Yeah. Oh yeah. Mm, 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 mm. All right, enough of that. Enough of the music. Turn the music down. Turn it down. There we go. Good morning. It's 11:03 a.m. It's Saturday. It's Saturday, isn't it? I think it's Saturday. Yeah, it's Saturday, March 6th. Awesome. I had to double check that because all of my days are starting to flow together. Well, they've been flowing together for about a year now, and we all know why. But I had to double check. Mostly because, yeah, I can still hear the hammering in my head, even though it's not happening right now. Of the roof guys going insane. Yeah. That's that look that Leo has on his face right there. That's not the way I look right now. I look tired, and but still, we're hoping to have a little fun today. Roof guy's going insane. Nah, not right now. Thankfully, it's Saturday. I guess they decided to take Saturday off. Thankfully, man, I did not want to wake up to that noise again. So yeah, hopefully they're taking the weekend off, at least so we can get the show done. Hey, Aaron, and Sized? Is that the name? Sized? I can't tell. Um, Interesting stuff just happened though this morning. I still order a lot of cards, obviously, not just sealed packages. Sealed packs is I like to do this because I like to make the videos so I can post them to the channel and y'all can check out the openings. I know some people like that stuff. Um, but I do still order individual cards, especially from individual small sellers, and I've been known to actually buy them out completely. If they've got a lot of cards and they just want to get out of collecting, I'll buy them out. Um, I didn't buy off this one particular individual that I'm having an issue with right now, but they shipped. I ordered about 100 cards, from them, and half of them are damaged, like really damaged. And it doesn't help that their shipping method was terrible. They basically just stuff them in. If you collect cards, then you know about those little nine. Basically, they're like sleeves. Well, they're not sleeves. They're basically pages that you can stick in a binder, and you put your cards in them. And that's fine if you just want to store your cards away and stuff. That's perfectly fine. Those little 9 card pages are perfectly acceptable. They're not so good for shipping though, because that's what they did. They tried to stuff 100 cards into one 9-page sheet, and to make sure that the cards didn't slide around, they stuck tape on the end of every one of the openings, and of course the cards did slide around, and now the cards are all stuck to the tape. I did manage to get all of them out. Some of them do still have tape residue, which is terrible. But what really gets me is that some of these cards were insanely damaged even before they had been shipped. Like one of them that I have here, I actually have in my hand right now, it looks like somebody dipped it in water and then just took it out and left it to dry. There are ripples all over. The card is flat out damaged, just completely damaged. And even that in itself is not necessarily a bad thing, because even a card like this, if you're using it just to play, to stick it in your deck and just so you have something to play with, that's fine. But you all know me, I'm a collector too. And I don't order damaged cards. I don't. And I double checked my order to make sure I didn't accidentally order a damaged card. Nope. It was listed as near mint. So apparently this person has a very broad idea of what near mint is. It was terrible. That's not nearly the only card. There are cards here with physical puncture wounds. Like somebody took a pen and tried to stab the card. It's nuts. There are actually several of them like that too, and others that have just so much edge wear, and it's awful. The whole order is just a huge sham. Yeah, I am going to be seeking my money back. If the guy wants the cards back, he can come get them, because I'm not paying to ship these back to him. Real shame too, because some of these cards are older cards, and I think they were fine before he tried to ship them, and then he shipped them, and the shipping damaged the cards. Like some of them I have here are some old school shrinks from Yu-Gi-Oh! These were printed, I believe, in '05. So these are 16-year-old cards. And of course, obviously, the older a card is, you can't get them anymore, and they don't print that set anymore, or whatever. It's a real shame that these cards were damaged in shipment, because again, they look like they were probably near mint when he did ship them, and because he was so terrible about shipping, these 16-year-old cards are now damaged. Real shame. On the flip side, I ordered, where is it? Now I'm missing, oh, here we go. There's a game out there I'm sure some of you have heard of, a game called Force of Will. And I ordered my first Force of Will card from this guy. I have to say, though, man, these Force of Will cards, these things are nice, man. These are really nice cards. The texturing on the back of the card is really, really nice. I mean, like, really nice. I'll probably post a picture of it in Discord in a little bit. But yeah, these Force of Will cards, this is some high quality stuff, man. These are actually really, really nice. The artwork is nice, and the back of the cards are nice. I've heard of this game like years ago, but I never got into it. Absolutely amazing card quality. So yeah, that was pretty insane there, man. Again, it's most sellers are fine. Most sellers on TCG Player are fine. It's just every now and then you see, somebody who may have just gotten started. Like maybe they've only got like 30 or 40 sales under their belt, and they just got started, and you order from them hoping that everything goes well, and then it just doesn't. And you're like, well, guess I'll be getting my money back. It happens way too often to me, I'll tell you that. I gotta say, I would say about 1 in every 10 orders that I place through TCG Player, there's something wrong with it. And it's usually shipping. They always try to cheap out on shipping. And that's where things get damaged and cards get broken. That's right. So, let me bring my chat up here real quick. Why is this? There. And if you're asking me to add you, you can add me. My mic is having a stroke again. Ugh. Somebody buy me a new mic. My mic is freaking out. But if you do want to add me, my name is the same as the channel name. Yeah, I'm a little too busy doing a show right now to just stop and start adding people. So, yeah. Hold on. Let me reset my mic again. Okay, how about that? Is that any better? I'll just wait here and see if you all say it's any better. Because I tried reseating it from the different end here, the end that goes into my mixer. Guys, calm down. You all keep asking me to do stuff, and I'm like, dude, I need to start the show first. Calm down, man. I've got things I want to discuss. Okay, so it's better? Okay, good. That answers a question for me, though, because I was thinking maybe there was something wrong with my mic. It's not the mic. It's actually my cord. My mic cord. So that's actually a good thing, because the mic that I have is not a cheap mic. But the cord I have, it's kind of it's all right. But even then, if I want to get a new cord, the cord's thankfully only like $10. So good. I'll have to order myself a new MXL or XLM, one of those. All right. So that was my TCG Player fun for the morning. Also put in a ton of orders. Somebody that watches actually ordered some stuff for me. Thank you. Another person. We've actually had a few of you that ordered stuff for me. That's awesome. Thank you. And today we're going to try something new within the Pokemon world. We're still doing the whole who's that Pokemon thing. We're still going to do that. But we're also going to do a little bit something probably about on the half hour, I say, which is about 19 minutes from now. And we'll just see how it goes. It's kind of more of the history of Pokemon sort of stuff. So we're gonna try that out and see how that goes. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you all this. If I can find it. Opened a random pack, and this is how it always happens, right? Opened a random pack and got this. Look at that. She's ready to kick you in the face. She's like, come here. I actually would have much rather had the regular one. The only bad thing is that I don't even have a fighting deck. It's still a neat looking card though. I guess if y'all are all about Bia, then there you go. She actually looks kind of neat, like she really is going to kick you in the face. I think you showed us what the Quoz, what is Quoz? Oh, who's the Pokemon? No, that's Leo. Leo's like our the Leo meme. Who's that Pokemon is like our stream mascot now. I know we have Wooloo, but we also have Leo. Yeah, I first used him like a week and a half ago. It was pretty funny. And usually after I'm done with the Who's That Pokemon stuff, I just delete them because I don't really have any use for him. But this guy I'm keeping around. I'm keeping Leo around just because he's funny. So no, he's not. He's not the one that we're going to get today. I will say this, though, as a little preview for Who's That Pokemon, which we usually do that at about the 60-minute mark of the stream. So if you're interested in that, hang around because we will have some prizes and stuff for that. I will say this, though. Today's Who's That Pokemon entries, both of them, the joke one and the real one, they're both really easy. They're both very, very easy. So I fully expect people to win. And because of that, we're probably just going to do packs today. I'll probably do like a Champion's Path for the first one, and then, I don't know, maybe like a Crimson Invasion for the second one. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. You got new stuff? Everybody got new stuff. I got some new stuff, too. I think I mentioned it in Discord the other day. I actually found an old Pokemon tin at the local grocery store. It was just, I mean... Because, you know, I've been opening a lot of those newer tins where you get the 5 boosters and you get the card and all that. But I found this old one that had 4 packs and an old GX card from Sun and Moon era. So it was a few years old. And I was surprised it was there. It was just sitting there. And it didn't have any others with it. It was just there. And it wasn't put in a specific place. It looked like somebody had just kind of tossed it there and left it like in the toy section. And I saw it and I was like, what is this? And I picked it up. I was like, whoa. I'm like, I'm buying this. So I got it. And I opened up the packs and everything. And I'll just say that it was a very good pack opening. I still need to post it. You made a new deck out of the new cards you got. What new cards did you get? Did you get a lot of the Shining Fate stuff? I got a bunch of Shining Fate stuff too. Although, I'm still trying to get some of the shinies. Speaking of shinies, and I meant to tell you all this earlier, especially Andrew, because Andrew's here. Because I know he's all about the Wooloo. I looked more into how to get shinies and that sort of stuff in Pokemon Sword and Shield. And I was reading about it. And to get shinies is actually pretty hard. Like one of them, there's like the breeding method, but even that takes time. It takes a lot of time. And then the chances to like randomly run into a shiny out in the wild is like 1 in 4,092 or something like that. It's like really, it's like some ridiculous number. There are ways to make it slightly easier. So I've been trying to do those. And it says, you know, basically the number of times that you face one particular type of Pokemon, the higher that number is, the better chance that you're going to get a shiny of that type. So I was like, well, what shiny would I really, really want? Because I've got a few, but I'm like, what shiny would be something that I would want? And so I chose Wooloo. One, because he's really, really easy to battle and to catch. So last night, late at night, trying to go to sleep. Um, I already told you the trainer name in Game Ash. If you weren't listening, I can't help you there. Anyways, uh, I was there and I was farming up Wooloos, and I think I faced probably like 50 Wooloos, catching them. Um, and of course, when you're sitting there catching Wooloo after Wooloo, you're getting a nice, huge amount of Wooloos. And it used to be double that. Yeah, well, see, that's the thing, is that I was reading a couple of articles on it, and you can actually still get certain buffs to try and make it easier to get the shinies, and that's why I was doing what I was doing with Wooloo. It says like if you face 100 Wooloos, then the chance goes from one in 4096 to like half that. Like it's after that it's like 2048 or something like that. So I was like, well, that's not bad. So I was like, let's just face a bunch of Wooloos. And then not only that, it says that as you catch Wooloos in successive order, you get what they call a catch cache, which basically means that you catch just Wooloo over and over and over and over again. And then once you hit like the 15 mark, then your chances go up another like 2.5%. So that's what I was trying to do, is just to kind of rack up those numbers and see if I could actually catch one. Now I only faced, like I said, like 50 or 60 Wooloos, so needless to say, I didn't get a shiny Wooloo. But I'm still going to keep trying. And so, again, I'm stuck now with like 50 or 60 Wooloos. But I was like, I can't just keep all these, and I could release them, but that's not funny. So let's do something funny. So what I started doing is every time I catch a Wooloo now, I give it a nickname. And I decided what would be a good nickname for Wooloo. And I decided a good nickname was Doug. So every one of those Wooloos is now named Doug. And just to make it really funny, I started trading those Wooloos in surprise trades. I managed to trade every single one of them. So there are now about 50 to 60 Wooloos named Doug out there in the wild with other people. Now, of course, those people may have just deleted him because it's a Wooloo. It's not like, it's not like a really hard to find Pokemon. So they may have just deleted it. But yeah, that's my little meme that I'm kind of doing right now in Sword and Shield. Is I'm catching nothing but Wooloos, and I'm naming them all Doug and trading them in a surprise trade. So if you happen to no joke, if you happen to run into a Wooloo, like if you're still playing Sword and Shield and you do surprise trades, and you happen to run into a Wooloo named Doug, that was my Wooloo. Yep. So we're gonna have Wooloo Doug going. And again, I figure to get a shiny Wooloo, I'm going to have to probably catch at least a few hundred of these things, at least, unless I get really, really lucky. So I'm going to have to catch a lot of these Wooloos, so there are going to be a lot of Doug Wooloos out there. So yeah, I should probably just, I'm going to keep doing that. Hopefully one of you will actually get a Doug Wooloo and be like, dude, look, I thought about just giving it my own screen name. But I was like, nah, that's too many letters. Too many letters for me to type. Oh gosh, I just thought it was funny. Yeah, trying to meme as much as I can in the game just to keep myself entertained. Because I think I've told y'all before, playing Sword and Shield, I like it, but it gets me sleepy. What is this? I imagine you're just showing me this. You don't really actually want to trade. Let's see what you got. Let's see. Oh, I got some of this stuff too. Lapras, Cinderace, Toxtricity, Bunnelbees, Applins. Hey, look, there's the Wooloo. That's how I actually want the Wooloo, because him with his black fur, or black wool, I should say. Well, it's fur, wool, whatever you want to call it. It actually looks really nice. So that's the shiny Wooloo from Shining Fates. Grimmsnarl looks weird. Another shiny I want to get in Sword and Shield is the oh, you got a Boltund. Get out of here with your Boltund. Another one that I kind of want to get is an Obstagoon, because the coloring of the Obstagoon shiny is really neat looking. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but here, in fact, I think we can probably see it in the card. Oh, I'm sorry. I should probably decline that because I know you just wanted to show me the cards. You don't want to actually trade that. There you go. Why Doug? I don't know. Just because Doug is one of those kind of goofy names that just you don't really put much stock in. It's just kind of like a very common name, and I don't know. At least for me, it is. Like any person that I've known that has been named Doug is usually a very plain, average person. There's nothing like stupendous about them. And I'm not knocking that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being just your average everyday Joe, but I just thought it was funny. But here, let me look up the, what was his name again? The Obstagoon? Yeah, the shiny Obstagoon looks really neat. Oh, well, I do have this one, but I actually want this one too. And then, of course, I want this in Sword and Shield, because the coloring in Sword and Shield looks neat. It's the same color. But yeah, I'm kind of after this one. Kind of. But I completely forgot that I had this one. Yeah, that obstruct attack is insane. That thing is just insane. That thing, this attack alone can pretty much win you a match. If you're playing somebody that runs nothing but like Vs and VMAXs and stuff like that. Because those are... Oh, actually, no, just the Vs, I think. Well, pretty much any basic. That's what I'm saying. Another trade. Cove Squire. That's neat. He doesn't look all that much different from his regular one. He's just a different, slightly different tones. I'm not going to take any of these shinies from you. I'm not going to do it, man. Just not going to do it, man. Okay, I've talked for like 25 minutes. Okay, now we'll get some matches in. Who was it? Andrew said he wanted to get a match in. Hey, Schmohawk. And you wanted to, I think Andrew said he wanted to do, what, was it expanded? You wanted to do an expanded match? Hey, King. Yeah, we'll get this expanded match in, and then we'll probably do a few codes here. And then we're going to do a new feature that we have here in the show. So, Andrew, anytime you want to send that request, we can do it. Again, I'll probably just use the Eevee deck, because that's really the only deck that I trust in expanded. Or actually, let me see. Is he available? Oh, there he is. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Actually, do I have anything else that I can really use? Not really. At least nothing that's really competitive. Well, I could use that. Yeah, we'll just go with Eevee and Snorlax. Because at least that gives me a chance to win. There we go. Still witnessing the fallout of all the PSA stuff, too. It is really interesting to see everybody freaking out over that. But, I mean, I don't think it's going to affect nearly as many people as they think it's going to. If you're not familiar with PSA, PSA is the grading company for baseball, sports cards, and of course they do TCG stuff now too. Or they've been doing TCG stuff for a long time. Well, great. We both have to mulligan. PSA, for all intents and purposes, has basically doubled their pricing. Ooh, this is not how I wanted to start. Actually, this isn't a terrible start. But I didn't necessarily want to start this way. Yeah, PSA doubled their prices, which they almost had to do. Now, I think the longer I think about that story, the more it makes sense to me. I don't necessarily like it, but it makes sense. Because PSA is just so far behind on all of their orders. It's just ridiculous. They had to do something. Because they'd been hiring people to try and fill the void. I'm tempted to do this. Let's wait. Double like everything else in TCG. Depends what you get. Surprisingly enough, Yu-Gi-Oh! Sealed product is not really seeing that problem. Even Magic the Gathering's not seeing that problem. Not that much, unless you're going for like the higher end stuff, like the collector's edition stuff. Hey, Money Man. Pokemon is the main problem as far as sealed product getting really expensive. Yeah, that's the one that's really messing with everybody. I mean, heck, the only Shining Fates product that I've been able to get was something that I got from a guy that I know in New York who owns a toy store, and he actually messed up one of my orders. And to make up for it, he sent me Shining Fates. So that gives you an idea of what's going on there. Let's see. Which one do I want to do? Let's see. Eevee will survive. Well, yeah, they'll survive. Let's do this. How am I? I'm okay. I'm just glad that I don't have the roof people here today. I'm so glad. Oh, that helps. That helps a big time. Okay, that's really helpful. Okay, good. Let's see. Let's do this. No, that's actually not true, Andrew. There's also the Galarian Mr. Rhyme, I think it is. Because that's the box that I got. That's the Shining Fates box that that guy sent me. He sent me Galarian Mr. Rhyme. It comes with 3 packs, the special edition card, and then a pin. So there are other pin sets. Bam! 240. The Dragapult is your dream card. It is a nice looking card. It's cool looking. Oh, that's the only ones that you have. Oh, okay. No, not my Squirtle. He's doing Squirtle because he knows I pulled War Turtle. But yeah, I'm probably gonna order some more stuff from that guy out in New York because he's got some good. And like I said, he owns a physical toy store, so he's got access to much better pricing than I do. So I'm gonna order some more stuff from him. See what he says. And boink. You's dead, man. How did you not have anything else to stick on your bench? Oh my gosh, 2 Cynthias. Come on, Andrew. I know you're better than that. You started off really well, but you couldn't get anything on your bench. That's why I wasn't too worried about the Snorlax card. I was like, he can take a beating. An hour trying to get the shiny Crobat V-Box that dropped Pokemon Center website yesterday, but came away with nothing. Ugh. I didn't even realize it was on there yet. I did get some stuff from the Pokemon website. Like, I think my order came in last week, but I ordered it like a week and a half before that. But none of it was Shining Fate stuff. None of it. It was all older stuff, which is fine. I don't mind getting some of the older stuff. It's still fun to open it. But yeah, it's pretty insane just how hard it is to get some of this stuff. It's like when Champions Path came out. That stuff was impossible to get. It was absolutely impossible to get Champions Path for like a solid month. Getting a drink. But yeah, it was just ridiculously hard to get Champions Path. It took me probably about 6 weeks before I got my first orders of Champions Path in. It's just, you know, and I kind of see what's happening. Is I've said it before. I don't think it's necessarily Pokemon players that are going crazy and, oh my god, I gotta buy this. It's not them. It's scalpers. Yes, obviously it's scalpers to start with. But the funniest thing about it is The reason why the prices are going up as they are is kind of take you through a little trip here. Scalper goes to a Target, sees all the Pokemon stuff, buys all the new Pokemon stuff like Shining Fates. He buys it all. He goes and he throws it online, jacks up the price by 50% so he can make his profit. The people buying that Shining Fates stuff from him are not your end user Pokemon players. It's other scalpers. So the scalper goes to Target, takes that product, sticks it on eBay to scalp it, sells it to another scalper who they decide, well, I have to mark it up even more now to make a profit. So they mark it up by like another 20 or 30% and they sell it. And then the chances are they sell it to yet another scalper. So it's basically scalpers just kind of doing this to themselves. And then unfortunately, the end user, the Pokemon players like you and me, we're the ones that end up having to pay the ridiculously high prices because in a lot of cases, we have to go online to now buy this stuff. Because like you were saying, you go to the Pokemon Center website hoping to get an order in, but you're battling versus all these scalpers and their bots and stuff, so it's just ridiculous. And even some of the older stuff now, because Champions Pass has been out for a while now. It's been out, what did it come out, like in October or November? It's been out for a little while now. So you would figure that the pricing of some of that stuff would start to come down, but it's not. It's still really high. Like that, the Elite Trainer box with Charizard. Again, that's a $50 product, MSRP. That thing is still selling for $80 to $100, which is dumb. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I hate that. But I kind of look at it as, well, scalpers are going to do it no matter what. Regardless of what I do, and you all know I own a store, or I own an online store. I don't own a physical store, because owning a physical store is insane right now. But I've actually been getting my hands on, just from grabbing various tins and stuff. Occasionally I'll get like an XY Evolutions pack, the physical pack, and I still see them online for like $15. And I actually got my hands on a couple, again, through just random, buying of product, like, the tins and stuff like that. Sometimes they'll give you an XY Evolutions pack in them. And I figured, I don't really need this Evolutions pack. I don't want to open it. So I figured, why not? Let me just throw it up there and see if somebody actually bites. And I had 2 of them. I put them up there, and no joke, like an hour later, they were gone. $15 a pack. Yep. Even after fees, I still made like $26. They're just XY Evolutions packs. There's nothing special about these packs. And you all have heard me say this before, and I will say it again. It is an okay set. It's nostalgia-filled, but the set is, for playability, it's terrible. But somebody wanted those packs, and they bought them from me. And I'm like, all right, thanks. Schmohuck. I think scalpers will be sitting on lots of Champions Path product outside of the ETB as collectors start to realize it's not that great of a set. Well, the thing is, Champions Path actually does have a lot of very usable cards. Excuse me. Yeah, it has a lot of usable cards. But the downside, I think, that a lot of people really haven't taken into account is the fact that it's a small set. It really is. It's a small set. There's some good stuff in it. There really is. I mean, obviously you have giant cakes and ice creams like this, but like Altari is not bad. I mean, like I said, there's a few good cards in here that are usable, but the set overall is just small. And like this, in fact, I made a joke about this. I think I've posted a video where I opened like 8 Champions Path packs, and I got 3 of these. And I'm talking real life packs, not in the game, real life packs. I had 8 Champions Path packs, I did an opening, and I got 3 of these. 3 out of 8 packs. That's insane. That just shows you how small the set is. I mean, look at this. 73 cards. It's not a big set. It's not a big set at all. But like I said, at least some of the cards are usable. Probably the trainers are probably the most usable, I would say. Because you got your Marnies, you got your Professors. You got your bead. Not that anybody goes into Champion's Path to get bead, but I mean, you can. And then it's got some different art cards. Like, I mean, the Hop extended art is nice. Like, obviously, Marnie's very usable. A few other cards in here. You got your Pokeball, your Pokemon Center Lady. But a lot of this stuff has already been printed in other sets. So, if anything, this entire set was there mostly so it would be easier to get Professors and Marnies. That's pretty much the set. Like I said, it's not a bad set. It's just really small. Thank you, Dan, for the super chat. You spend far too much money on your channel. No, you don't. You spend far too little. You gotta spend more. I want like $500 super chats. I'm kidding. Don't do that, guys. Don't send $500 super chats. That's not a good idea. A buck or two is fine. I'm perfectly happy with a buck or two super chat, but don't send $500. Do you have Chandelure EX? I can look. Hold on, I think I still have my filter on. Yeah, there we go. Chandelure. Nope. No Chandelure EX. Sorry. I don't really have very many Chandelures, period. Yeah, no Chandelure EX. It is a bad set, though. No, I still have to disagree with you there. Like I said, if there are a handful of cards, especially cards that have been... I mean, because the set itself is a reprint set. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with reprint sets. They have their usability. But again, it's... I mean, like, look, I've got 20 Champions Path packs that I've had for, what, like 2 weeks now? And I won't open them simply because there's nothing else for me to get. I will say this. The pack, or the set itself is actually not bad. However, don't go overboard on buying boosters. Because you're going to get duplication. You're going to get a ton of duplication. Certain cards, like certain hard-to-get cards, like the Charizard and stuff like that, just buy those individually if you can. Because you don't want to open like 300 Champions Path packs just to get that one card. Because that's what it's going to take to get some of those cards. You know, if you do that, then you're going to be looking at mountains of duplication. If you consider mountains of duplication bad, then yes. Again, Champion's Path, a solid set, just don't go overboard. Seriously, you could buy probably 50 packs and be done with it. And that's it. You have all the good stuff you need. You have the duplicates you need. You're done. That's all you have to do. Question, do you have any like extra Shining Fates cards I can trade for? Like any ultra rare from that set? I'm looking for some at the moment. Maybe. But I kind of really need to get over into this other thing that I was trying to do for the show. Dang it. Now I have to, hold on, I have to reload it now. No, I don't want that story. Dang it, now I've lost it. Here we go. Do. Dang it, now I've lost it. See, you all distracted me, man. Why you all want to distract me? And why is Restream Chat suddenly logging me out? Oh my god. I'm in the middle of the show. They're like, we don't care. We're logging you out, man. Oh, and now you're going to make me do a CAPTCHA, too. That's what I'm doing for battle styles, but the singles I want, especially with products are hard to find or are too expensive. Yeah. There's always going to be those few chase cards in the set that are just ridiculously expensive. Unfortunately, that's just kind of the way it is. Pretty much any of those. What is this? Okay, there we go. Now it's starting to... Weird. What is my chat doing? My chat's freaking out. Hold on. I'm sorry. Here we go. I think it just took a little while to catch up. September 25th. Okay. I apologize to the people over on Twitch and Trovo. For some reason, Restream Chat is being weird and it's not relaying my chat messages. So I guess it's freaking out now. I'm sorry. No. Wooker and I just fundamentally disagree on a lot of stuff when it comes to Pokemon. And I think the reason is because Wooker looks at Pokemon more as a player, and I look at it more from a financial standpoint. I think that's the big difference between the two of us. Although you hope Battle Styles will be more available as there's no big time chase card, but they're going to still go after Battle Styles. It's just the way it is. The only thing that Nintendo can do, and I actually hope they do this, is when Battle Styles actually comes out, I hope they print it into Oblivion. Just for collector's sake. I hope they, and I know that sounds weird. Okay, somebody's outside. Just for collector's sake, I hope they print it into Oblivion. For the simple fact that, again, a lot of the people that want these cards are usually younger people who don't have a ton of money, and they just want to play. They just want the cards to play with. But super rare level ball doesn't exist. Well, how much is that card going for though? What's the estimated value when the product hits? That's what you have to look at. What I mean by chase cards are like the super premium, like expensive cards. Kind of like the Rainbow Pikachu of Vivid Voltage. Again, Rainbow Pikachu, most people kind of look at it, or even just Fat Pikachu. Don't even worry about the Rainbow version, just the Fat Pikachu VMAX. Most people look at it and they're like, it's a cool card, but I've never really seen too many people play with it. Just haven't. I've seen like one person play with it. That's it. However, the Rainbow version of that card in real life, the physical card, that's like a $300 card. Now that is a chase card. Remember, I know usually they pair together. Usually the playability of a card and it being a chase card kind of go hand in hand. Not always, though. Sometimes it's just a matter of rarity. And getting a Rainbow full art Fat Pikachu VMAX in real life actually is incredibly hard. It's a very hard to get card. You could literally open a case and not get it. In this case, it would be 6 booster boxes. So 6 booster boxes times 36 packs, and you probably still won't get it. So yeah, that's the definition of a chase card. So like I said, chase card isn't necessarily usability. Spar Reaper, hello, sir. Level Ball is currently only in Japanese and floats around $100. $100 isn't bad. For a chase card, that's not bad. But chase cards generally go for like $250, $300 or more. To give you another example of a chase card is, let me see if I can find it here real quick. What was it? What was it? There we go. Hey, June. Thanks for coming over, guys. I appreciate the raid. Here we go. Charizard VMAX. Secret Rare. Again, the rainbow version. Currently, $263. Sure, it's playable. In this case, it's a playable card, and it's actually worth a whole lot. However, take a look at this other one. The Charizard V Secret Rare, the one where he's the shiny version, where he's got the black skin. He is going for $303. Now, the thing is, he, if I'm not mistaken, is the exact same. All his attacks and everything, his stats, are the exact same thing as the version that you get out of the Elite Trainer box. Now, you have to think, do I want to just get the Elite Trainer box and get that Charizard V, or do I want to try and chase it in a pack? One, you probably chase, or the chase card you go after if you're just looking to collect it, or if you're looking to flip it, which I would not suggest. But if you actually want to play it, you obviously go for the Champion's Path Trainer Box one. See what I mean? So that in itself is kind of a situation where it's like, well, do you want the chase card version or do you want the playable version? Thank you for the follow. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm talking about here. Again, just because it's a chase card doesn't necessarily mean it's all that playable, or that it gets played a lot. Because some of these cards are actually quite playable, but they're actually not worth all that much, strangely enough. I'm trying to find one here that's a perfect example. Hop. Hop Full Art is a very playable card. Like the one I just showed you all in game. It's a very playable card. You know how much it goes for in like the real physical card? You can get it for $1.70. Full Art Hop. Again, very playable. Get it for $1.70. So yeah, it's a little weird. Hop is not really playable. It depends on what you're running. It depends on what you're running. Because again, I've seen people run 4 hops, and if it works in their deck, great. I'm not saying, again, that's the thing about a lot of these cards, and this is why you have to kind of temper those opinions when it comes to certain cards, because what works in one deck may not necessarily work well in another. It's kind of like Professor's Research. Like me, I'm not a huge fan of Professor's Research. However, I do understand that in certain decks, it can work really well. Like in decks where you want stuff to end up in the discard pile, Professor's is great. I just don't play that way, really. And so in my opinion, obviously, just my opinion, I'm not a huge fan of Professor, although I do see her usability. But the same thing applies there. Again, an actual physical Professor's Research card, the full art, the pretty one, goes for what, like $3? I don't even see it here. Yeah, they're very, very cheap. But again, it all depends on the deck that you play it in. So now, some cards can be thrown into any deck and they work well. Some people would argue that Marnie can do that. Marnie, again, a very playable card. Not the Ultra version, the Hollow version from Champion's Path, not that expensive. Hop-style cards have been in every format and never serious competitive play. Well, competitive play is something completely different. We're all not super competitive either. Simply because there are different things that you generally want to do. If you're going ultra competitive, thank you for the follow, Mr. Tiny, then obviously you're going to be looking at different cards. Like I said, certain other cards like that, like Marnie's and Professors, again, it depends what you run. It really does. And so much for I was going to do story time with Pokemon, but yeah, that just completely went out the window. No more story time with Pokemon. I was going to do a Pokemon voice and... Okay, seriously, what is going on with Restream chat? This is getting dumb. This is just not... I'm going to have to restart this completely. Hold on. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. We'll see if that works. Yeah, Hop, How, and Tierno have the same effect, basically. I would say... I don't want to say they're retrains, because they're not. They're basically just reprints with different names. That's all they are. Reprints with different names. You got some Crams V. I got some Spams V. I got some Crams. No, I don't have any Crams. Code already submitted. Oh, is that the same one I just picked? Okay, it is. Thank you for the follow. Look at that. Vaporeon. Yes, these are codes that you can actually redeem. That one's already been redeemed. Okay, so not that one, but these other two, yes. Charon. Duraludin. Ludden. Ludgate. Cosmog. And we'll do one more code here. And then we'll move on to another match, maybe. Oh, Umbreon. Which I'm actually curious as to what Umbreon this is. Oh, it's this one. Okay, well, apparently I have 5 of these now, so if you all actually want this card, I will trade one. And this other one, I think I have 1 million copies. Okay. Let's see, what... Okay, plenty of these. And also, for those of you who have been here before, I've got tons of stuff like coins available that I trade really, really easy. And this isn't even the tip of the iceberg. I've got some copies of coins where I've got hundreds. Literally hundreds of the coins. So if there's anything you see that you actually want, just add me in the game. My in-game name is the same as the channel name. Andrew says your voice. You would like that Umbrian? Go ahead and throw it in for a trade, dude. Here, let me put another. Let me put a couple other codes out there. There you go. There's another Umbrian. I did not know that was going to be another Umbrian. But there you go. If you've got quick fingers, you can grab that second Umbrian right there. I won't claim that one. Whoever gets it gets it. Okay, one more code. This better not be another Umbrian. Oh, it's a Melmetal. Okay, so that one's different. So there you go. We got several codes out there. And again, if you've gotten a code, guys, please be nice and let other people start getting codes. I do not want one person coming in here and grabbing like all of the codes. That's not fun. Please don't do that. All right, let me check this trade here. And believe me, there will be plenty of codes, guys, so don't freak out. What's this? I don't need any of this stuff, man. Yeah, sorry, I don't need any of this. Yeah, you gotta offer me stuff I don't have, sir. Yeah, especially 17 commons. What am I gonna do with commons? Yeah, I have no use at this point for commons. I opened so many packs that getting commons in a trade is kind of weird. Oh, this is the one that I was supposed to hear. I gotta reject that. All right, let's see what we got here. Requests. Victor. As in victory. The great victory. All right. You got it? Nice. You want to see Wooloo. Everybody wants to see Wooloo. Wooloo is our unofficial mascot. But then again, Leo is kind of our mascot too. Yeah, I'm still a big fan of our Leo mascot right here, man. Can't get over who's that Leomon. That sounds so stupid. Who's that Leomon? Sorry, I had to put that out there. Oh, man. All right. Oh, another trade. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, what is this? Offering me 6 Champions Paths. Oh, for a bunch of coins. Why are you offering me Champions Path? Oh, I will take the Eevee stuff though. Neato, man. You don't have to offer me all this Champions Path unless you want to offer that as like part of the prize pool today. Here we go. But yeah, but pretty much Champions Path at this point. I'm just using as prizes. So we'll probably do today is the joke. The joke, who's that Pokemon, will probably be 1 Champions Path, and the big one will probably be 2 Champions Path. Or like I said, I've got some Crimson Invasion in there too. I've got a few other boosters. We'll see what we want to do. Let's get in a match real quick, and then we'll do who's that Pokemon. First come, first serve. Either a theme, standard, or expanded. If I've already faced you today, please let someone else jump in there. But yeah, we'll get in a match real quick. If not, then I can just go do the verses. I did discover something in verses yesterday. Is that, and I'm bad about this, not only in, this is, okay, that's, yeah, not that format. Like I said, it has to be expanded, standard, or theme. Not that format. But I've discovered in, I think I've gotten to the point where I racked up so many wins that I guess that thing that Wooker was talking about, the unpublished rank, I'm starting to face some pretty stiff competition now in versus, and I'm getting my butt kicked. And I found out that once you reach a certain level within the whole versus thing, you really have to pick a deck that is very, very focused. Because some of the decks that I was playing with, like that Eye to Pickle deck, it's not really that focused. It kind of tries to do a little too much. And so it does everything well, but it doesn't do anything like really, really great. So I had to switch to a deck that is really, really great at one thing, and just like that, I started winning. So I was like, okay, good. So that was my lesson to myself. Which deck do I want to use here? We'll try something different. Let's try. Oh gosh, which deck? Let's do Vaporeon. And then, like I said, right after this match, we'll do some Who's That Pokemon. In fact, while I'm waiting here, let me start loading up some of the Who's That Pokemon stuff. Okay. I'm not familiar with this deck, so this is going to be a little weird for me. Really? Dang, I should have actually started with this. Now that I look at that, I should have started with this. I mean, I could do this. I probably should, actually. Yes. Oh, well, I can't even do that. I'm so distracted now because I'm trying to do Who's That Pokemon. Ugh, I'm an idiot. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, I'm trying to set up Who's That Pokemon here. Where is... Here we go. Okay, there. Cynthia. Oh, that's a neat looking card. Tapu Lele. Let's see. That actually worked out okay there. The more I think about Who's That Pokemon, I think I mentioned it earlier, is the two Who's That Pokemon entries are really easy. It's going to probably come down to who can type faster. I will say this, though. If you've actually already won in Who's That Pokemon before, like you've gotten something, maybe try and let somebody else win? Just, I guess so we can kind of spread the wealth a little bit. Oh my gosh, he's playing Beacon as well. That's funny. Oh, his is a different Beacon, huh? Oh no, it's the same thing. Okay. Yes. Ooh, okay. I know what. I know where the other one is. Not really crazy about that card. I just sort of picked it. Yeah, I'm not crazy about that hand. That's not bad. Oh, come on. Really? At least I got this. Yeah, whiffed on both of the flips. But at least Vulpix was like, I gotcha. I could help. Type null. That doesn't even look like a... It looks like a... That looks like a Pokemon that was created just with all the leftover parts of other Pokemon that didn't make the cut. It's like, we don't know what to do with these parts. Just put them together and see what happens. It looks like at this point we're just going to keep drawing until somebody does something else. Put you over here. See, we'll put you over here. And now we're going to annoy you. Yeah, I got to dump your hand. I don't want you having all those cards there. Those ones that you picked. Oh, oh, oh. Ooh. Oh my goodness. That's going to be really interesting. Pokemon communication. Still grabbing those GXs, huh? What does this do? Wondrous Labyrinth. You lay Hoopering? What? Where are you laying it? Don't you mean you lie Hoopering? Like, I play Hoopering, man. It's a typo. You go here. Don't really want to grab that. It's from the movie? Which movie? There's like 900 Pokemon movies. Well, no way. What's going on, Alex? Yeah, we're doing a quick match before we hop into who's that Pokemon? Lily. Wow, you really wanted that one card, huh? That's all we got. You found the binder with Jumbo Pikachu. I've thought about buying sleeves for the Jumbo cards, but they're actually a little expensive, which is kind of weird. Well, I mean, not really weird, but yeah. For something kind of... I mean, some people actually collect those cards, which is nice. And I have several of them, and I kind of want to sell them, but at the same time, it's like, well... Do I, how would I ship that? I would have to ship it like in a hard cardboard sleeve or something. So I don't know if anybody would even want to pay for shipping for that. Aurora Beam. I think Phoenix just figured out what I'm doing here. Phoenix is like, oh crap. The movie where Dark Magician beat Goku to catch Koopa. No, Dan. Not at all. Let me see. What does this guy even do? Ah. Weakness policy and grass memory. I didn't even see what that does. Oh, it makes him a grass. Okay. Go hydro pump. You put it in there. Because at first I was thinking I'll just probably retreat it and bring this thing back in, but I drew that energy, so I was like, oh, thank you, God. Yeah, my hand is not very pretty there. Let's see. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my God. That's awesome. Yeah, they can. The oversized cards, like I said, some people actually really like collecting them. Which I think is fine. It's cool. I mean, even I've said before in some of my videos that that I've considered just collecting them and then just making a deck. Trying to make an oversized deck of them. I just don't think that there are enough jumbo cards to actually make a deck. And plus, some of them are different sizes. That's another thing I noticed. Some of the newer ones are not as big as the older ones. Like, I got a couple of the Double V oversized cards, and those, compared to the ones you got in Sun and Moon, they're smaller. So, yeah, it's a little like... not the two I was hoping for. Well, actually, this one's not bad. I was just hoping to get that. Because my second one of that isn't here. But yeah, some of the older oversized cards do sell fairly well. Well, I actually shouldn't say they sell fairly well. They sell for good amounts. I'll say that. What does this thing do? Once during each player's turn, may search the deck for a basic... Oh! Gotcha, okay. Alright, Lapras, let's see. I don't really need to use that right now. No! It's gonna end up coming down to our Ninetales just facing each other. I think what I'll probably end up doing next is... Well, I can still retreat this. I don't even know if I have any switches in this deck. I don't think I do. Oh my God, thank you. Thank you for doing that for me. Oh my God, thank you so much. I didn't want to have to burn those two energies for retreat, although it wouldn't be such a bad thing because of this guy's effect. But now I get to bring my Ninetales back in. Okay, let's see. What can we do here? I don't really need any. Yeah, I don't need to use these. Let's see, because it's already two Ninetales. Yeah, I can just keep beating you up here. Yeah, the only reason I can think of why he played that Guzma is because he really wanted to get something from his prize. Dude, this is... Why do you... Stop doing that. Seriously, stop making them GX. That's a mistake, dude. That's a huge mistake you're making. Because I'm just going to keep bringing Ninetales back. Yeah, at this point, my win kind of, you know, is resting on the shoulders of Ninetales. Because, I mean, other than your own Ninetales, there's no way you can. There's really no way for you to get rid of it. I mean, you can keep trying to switch in and out with another Guzma, but yeah, there you see, he's gonna do that again. Why didn't you? Oh, I was gonna say you didn't even attack. Oh no! Hold on. Let's see. What can we do here? Well, no, I don't want to waste a cure shower. Here, we'll heal it some more. Let's see, now I can heal it. Okay, you can go here. I'll grab another one of you. Okay, now we can play some Lily. Not really what I was hoping for. Yeah, that's not going to hurt it, so let's retreat it. There we go. Got some damage to it. You know, up until this point, I didn't even know this card existed. That luminous barrier is awesome. I love cards with effects like these, where they completely nullify like half of a person's deck, or at least half of the Pokemon. Yeah, because look at his bench. He has nothing. I mean, he can do 80 damage to me here, but I'm just gonna come right back and take this out. I'm just gonna heal it. Blink. Let's see. I don't even need to play that. We'll start pumping this one up too. Yeah. Now their only defense is gone now. Your new shoes came. What shoes did you get? Oh, look, there it is. I don't really need this anymore, but yeah, you're in big trouble. Just throw something out with a lot of health. That's what I would do, just to try and buy some time. I guess would be your Sil Valley. Oh, you're gonna put the Lele out there. Yeah, because at this point, I'm just gonna keep poking you to death here. Just hey, Chambers. Yeah, apparently I've got my opponent in a pretty big bind here. He's got nothing but GX cards. And my Ninetales is immune to them. Immune to them all. Dark blue Nike shoes. Now, those dark blue Nike shoes, did you spend a lot of money on them? I haven't spent... I used to be one of those people that would spend all kinds of money on shoes. But not for a long time. Oh, ooh, why would you do that? Hold on, what's he doing here? Oh, okay, he's doing the GX move. There we go. I was like, why is he doing that? That's not good, though, because now you put that thing out there. You'll get a couple of prize cards here, but now you're going to have to deal with my Ninetales again. So your guy's about to go away here. Here, we'll put you down there. We'll actually play this. Oh, that's actually not bad. Here. Yes. Although we can't do it yet. Doink. $60. Oh, that's not bad. The last pair of shoes I bought were some Skechers, and I think I remember getting them on sale. I thought they were like, I think they were like $28. They were really cheap, which is fine. And the thing is, I do a lot of walking because most of y'all probably already know I don't drive anymore. I used to drive. I don't drive anymore though. I sold my car and everything. Now I just walk everywhere. But yeah, I definitely need some good walking shoes, and those are actually pretty comfortable. Those Skechers. because I have sandals. One, because I live in Texas and everybody in Texas has sandals. But man, did I just absolutely annihilate the soles on those sandals. No joke, I've probably put like 300 miles on those sandals. They're kind of on their last, like, oh, look at you with the ditto. You're like, I gotta get something, man. This Vaporeon deck is suddenly now something that I'm going to look at more. Simply because of this Ninetales. You what, gang? Yeah, and usually it's nice enough pretty much every day where you can go walking somewhere. Except during, I mean, the summers it's going to be hot. But, you know, when it's summertime, you just go outside in shoes and underwear. That's all you do. So yeah, there's generally during the summers here in South Texas, it's like people wearing like shoes, like sneakers, and their underwear, and that's it, and they go outside because it's so hot all the time. And then you get a nice bronzed tan. Everybody's like, what is going on? Yeah, I don't think there's any way for you to win here, dude. Yeah, you're pretty much you're in big trouble. There's no way you can win. Because even if you pump this thing up, I'm gonna one-shot it. And then even if you somehow got rid of this Ninetales, this other one's down here. And then this other one's almost ready to go. Yeah, unfortunately Ninetales is just eating you alive here. You didn't know where grown men wear Skechers? Dude, Skechers are incredibly comfortable. They're very, very comfortable. Well, at least the ones I got. Because the overall shoe design, it's not really made out of leather. It's made out of kind of like a softer material, so it's really nice and soft. And then the soles, or like the inside of the shoe, has like this really nice cushiony feel to it. I mean, like every inside of a sneaker has like a cushion feel, but this one is much more. Yeah. Yeah, dude, everybody wears Skechers. Heck, my mom wears Skechers. Yeah. I will give my opponent props for hanging in there and not just scooping. I will give him that, because I think most people would have scooped at this point. Yes, I don't even understand why he's doing that now. I think he's kind of, you know, accepted the fact that he's going to lose. So he's just kind of like, it doesn't matter anymore. Yeah, because I don't think he can retreat this, or he can't. Well, I mean, oh, Cynthia. Oh, that doesn't matter. But he's going to deck him. Now the choice comes to, well, do I attack him for the win, or do I let him deck himself out? Oh, okay. Okay. So he is gonna have to deck himself out. He's like, I hate you. He's like, I hate you so much. All right, I'll just attack for no reason. Are you going to buy the Diamond and Pearl remakes? I have no idea. I never played the original Diamond and Pearl, so I don't know what. I don't know what to even expect. Yeah, once I got the Ninetales out there, and I saw him keep evolving all his bench to GX, and I was like, why is he doing this? I think he started doing all that, and then he realized what Ninetales did. And he was like, oh. But at that point, it had already gotten so far that he was like, well, I guess I'm going to lose. But like I said, I give you props for hanging in there. Most people would have scooped. What is this? A shaman? And you want a... Yeah, people are really going crazy over this Rillaboom now, huh? Yeah, who was it? Keking, or Serenity, whatever you want to call her. She was asking for Rillabooms too. Hold on, chill out, man. I'm not doing... I'm still got to do my... Gotta do Who's That Pokemon, dude? What's this? Registeel, Gardevoir, Salamence, some coins, Espion. Let me unmark this Espion. And you're offering... I guess this is fine. You're not really asking for... Oh, you're asking for the Rillaboom too. That's fine. Look at that. Thank you for the follow. What do we got here? Oh, people are still asking for these max elixirs. This one I will say no on, because I obviously don't need the Butterfree. And yeah. Yeah, I'm going to have to say no on these, simply because max elixir still goes for a pack. Well, it looks like most people are going to miss Who's That Pokemon because they all left. There's only a handful of people here. But I don't care, because I'm going to do it. And because they all left, I'm going to make the prize even better now. That's right. So they're really going to miss out, huh? That's right, man. They're going to miss out, and they're going to be angry. Why didn't I stay? Why didn't you do this when I was here? Because you left. Why should I do that? Reprint from Sword and Shield? Nah. But you know what time it is. It's time for... That's right. We usually do this at the 60-minute mark, but that match went a little long. So, yeah, it's time for Who's That Pokemon, the game where it's just like on the television show. We show the silhouette of a Pokemon, and you have to guess it. If you guess it correctly, and you are the first one to guess it correctly, you get yourself a prize. Now, we do two different versions of this. The first version we do is more like a meme version. It's generally not a Pokemon. It's generally something else. And in most cases, I don't expect you all to get it, and that's fine. But if someone does happen to get it, they will get, today as their reward, let's see. I think I said a pack of Champions Path, right? Yeah, today as their reward, we'll do a pack of Champions Path for this first one. And again, there's two of these, so don't bolt after the first one, okay? don't bolt after the first one. But if you happen to get this one right, you get a pack of Champions Path. After that one's done, we'll move on to the second one, which is going to have a more substantial prize. When you do answer, you only get one chance to answer. Do not spam chat. If you spam chat, you will automatically be disqualified. And you obviously know why I have that there, because we've had people that come in and they spam, and I'm like, no. Okay, so remember, you get one guess. Dude, it's easy. This game is super easy. Are you really going to complain about something you're getting possibly for free? Are you serious? Really? Man, dude. Anyway. So, like I said, you get whoever gets in there first and guesses correctly, they will get the pack of Champions Path, and then we'll do the second one. So no spamming. Here we go. It is time for... That's right. There it is. I'll leave it up there for about a minute. Remember, you only get one guess to guess it correctly. Let's see if anybody... I think most people have seen this. They're just trying to remember what it's called. Garrick is in there. We got Garrick in there with an answer. Moni, Aaron... Those are some good guesses. So Garrick says stonks, Moni says stonks, Aaron says stonks, Schmohawk says stonk man. Those are all good guesses. I hate to say all of you are wrong already, but hold on, let me start loading the answer here. Oh my gosh. No, it's not Trump. I can tell you right now it's not Trump. Okay, it's been a minute. I think we've gotten all the answers we're going to get here. So here we go. It is the answer to... I'm just kidding. It's not Leo. It's not Leo, I promise. But I told you he's like our unofficial mascot. Hold on, let me get the right answer. I know, I'm just trolling you guys. The right answer, it's Mr. Stonks. That's right. I just like throwing you all off, throwing Leo out there. Excuse me, but yes, it is Stonks. Let's see who got it right here. Let me go back up there. Garrick. Garrick got Stonks. Congratulations. You are the Stonk winner. Let me mark Champion's Path as tradable. Go ahead and initiate the trade, Garrick. And again, just throw in like a trash comment or something just to make the trade go through. There you go. Garrick is the winner of the first one. Good job, sir. But like I said, don't take off yet. We have a second one here. Let me set up the second one. And like I'd mentioned earlier, both of these are really easy. Like I said, I fully expected people to get that one for sure. And I know you all are going to get this one. This one is super easy. Like I said, super, super easy. If at least half of you don't get this one, then I'm going to have to question your commitment to Pokemon. I really am. So let me see. What is it? Man, all these trades coming through. What is going on, man? Y'all are freaking out over trades. Excuse me. I'll handle these in a minute. Oh, that's right, Garrick. Let me approve that real quick. There you go. Okay, so are you all ready? Here it is, number 2. Again, same rules as before. You get a single guess, no spamming chat. You spam chat, you lose. Here we go. It's time for part 2 of. There you go. We'll leave it up there for about 45 seconds. I'll start loading up the answer here. Do 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 do. Also wanted to mention that if you happen to have won before, you can't win again. At least not in the same stream, because that's a little weird. I try to spread the wealth. You all know that. You're welcome to guess, but yeah, you won't be able to win anything. Sorry. Sorry. Garrick's like, oh man, if I would have known, I wouldn't have guessed the other one. But let's see here. Lulu. All right, I think this has been long enough. Like I said, I knew this one was going to be super easy. I knew all of y'all were going to get it. But just to make it official, here's the answer to... It's Sylveon! Yeah, I told you this one was going to be easy. This one was super, super easy. Let me go through here. Aaron says that's the Stonksian. No, it's not Stonksian. Let me see. Garrick actually got in there really fast. But I'm sorry, he had already won. So it looks like, let me see. No Mike Warrior said Sylveon. Aaron said Solvian, although I know what he means. Schmohawk said Sylveon. Andrew said Sylveon. Moni didn't say Sylveon. I'm surprised. Moni, what happened, man? And Wag also said Sylveon. So it looks like our winner, because like I said, Garrick already won. That would be No Mike Warrior. No Mike Warrior is the winner here for the second Sylveon. Yay! Oh, that's the wrong sound effect. Let's go with a better sound effect.
I like turtle.
Okay, that's close enough. Let me see. What prize are we gonna do for No Mike? Let's take a look here. Let me check it and see what we have here. I got some Crimson Invasion. I got Detective Pikachu. Let's see. We got a Burning Shadows. I don't want to give you evolutions. I'll give you a choice. You can either get Fates Collide, Steam Siege, or Detective Pikachu or Crimson Invasion. Which of those would you like? How did your message get deleted? What message got deleted? I didn't see any messages get deleted. Yeah, I didn't see Moni do anything. It's because I only participate in the in the meme versions. You're more about the memes, huh? Okay. So no, Mike. I like I said, Mike. I'm gonna dude chill out, Garrick. I'm gonna give you a choice. No, Mike. What are the choices? You've got a choice between a pack of Detective Pikachu that only has 4 cards though, and that's standard for Detective Pikachu packs. That's just normally how they are. So you can get a pack of Detective Pikachu, a pack of Crimson Invasion, a pack of Fates Collide, or a pack of Steam Siege. I would offer a pack of Evolutions, but that's kind of insulting. I mean, but if you really want the Evolutions, I'll trade it to you. That's fine. But yeah, those are your choices: Fates Collide, Steam Siege, Crimson Invasion, Detective Pikachu, or if you actually want a Champion's Path, that's fine too. Yeah, any one of those is fine. Just let me know which one you would like there in chat, and I'll mark it, and then you can initiate the trade. You want the Crimson? All right. Yeah, Crimson's okay. Oh no! I clicked the wrong thing. This is not your pack. Okay, I clicked the wrong thing. I'm sorry. I guess we're opening a booster pack now. Oops. I meant to click the little trade thing. Watch me get something amazing out of this. Yeah, nothing amazing. Okay, that's fine. Okay, good. Sorry, I clicked the wrong thing. There we go. That's what I meant to click. So there you go. Crimson Invasion. Again, just throw in like a random terrible card and that's fine. Let me go check these trades here again. Let me start my music up again. We can't see. Hold on. I haven't said you could see yet. I'm just trading things. Yeah. I accidentally opened a pack. I didn't mean to. I accidentally opened a pack of Crimson Invasion. It was nothing. I didn't get anything, so it didn't matter. Let's see here. I'm not going to trade these max elixirs for anything other than packs, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not going to trade these for anything other than packs. Just because I know how important they are right now. A Hidden Fates for an Umbreon. I guess. I can open that Hidden Fates right now, see what we get. Oh man, I need a drink. Ah, much better. Okay, let's clear that out. Oh, we haven't even checked public trade today. Anybody see anything interesting in public trade so far? Let's see, Mr. Moik. Let's see. Mike Warrior, which what is your in-game name? I don't even remember what your in-game name is. Are you Sock? I don't think you're Sock, are you? I don't remember. Why are you offering me Surfing Pikachu? That's actually a secret rare. That's fine. Somebody will take it off my hands. There you go. Let's see. What are we doing here? Do you have anything better? I just don't have any use for these. I mean, I'll trade you the coin. Like I said, I just don't really have any use for these cards. If you have anything better, you can offer again, sir. We're going to check some public offers here. I've not actually been able to find really anything that is worth even talking about in public trade lately. It's been pretty ugly. Everybody's offering junk. Let me see. What is this offer? Really? For a Crobat? No. Crimson Invasion and a Grimmsnarl for another Crobat? No. I still haven't traded the Eternatus. Let's see, what is this? 6 Darkness Ablaze for that? No. Ah, oh, he wants 2. I thought he wanted 1. If this would have been 1, I'd have been like, sure, we'll do that. But not for 2. Heck no. Not for 2. That's terrible. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm not going to mess around with public offers right now. Um, let's go ahead and get a match in. Anybody that I have not played yet, go ahead and send me a expanded, standard, or theme, and we'll get a match going. Have I haven't played you, Garrick, have I? No? Okay. I kind of want to play that that Vaporeon deck again. That was fun. Could do Snowy Gaze. No, let's Raichu GX. No, it's not that good. We'll do Jolteon. Can you battle? Maybe. Yeah, I'm bad about keeping track on who I haven't battled. So that's why I kind of just ask you. I was like, well, have I done something yet? You're on the hunt for full art trainers. It's expensive and nearly impossible. Actually, I have a ton of full art trainers. Ugh. But a lot of them I'm probably not trading. Excuse me. I have a full art hop. I have 4 of those. Rayquaza. Oh, look at that. We got the double going. Yeah, my starting hand's not so good here. Although I can do this. Kind of torn on what I want to do here. I'm going to take a chance. Let's see what we can get here. Oh, really? Another one of those? What we got here? Okay. Yeah, Jolteon's pretty darn handy. Oh, look at you, already wanting to switch it out. You're like, no. I don't know if you really want to do that, though. Ooh, that's a good pull. Decisions. Now I really have a choice to make here. That's going to do 120. Yeah, let's just do as much damage as we can to this thing. Ooh, look at you. All kinds of energy on that thing, huh? I'm thinking you chose the wrong attack? Yeah, I think you accidentally chose the wrong attack. He meant to do Dragon Burst. Because I'm like, why in the world did he do that? Yeah, he meant to choose Dragon Burst. That was a misclick. It happens, man. I've done it many, many times myself. It sucks. I should have used the Electro Power. I completely forgot that he had the fighting belt. So yeah, he survived by 10. So there you go. You made a mistake. I made a mistake. I made a mistake by letting this thing live. Although it's going to go away next turn, but still. Hmm. 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 I don't want to do this. Let's see. How much does he have? An extra 40, right? Okay. Well, that's not going to matter because Double's ability is going to keep him from taking damage. That helps. That's actually not bad. Yeah, because with that, now I can start doing this if I want. Yeah, my poor Jolteon's going to go away. Gonna stretch her your Rayquaza. Oh. Okay. Goodbye, Jolteon. You did well. Hmm. Okay, you go here. Go here. Hmm. Okay, so let me see what he's got here. He's got plus 40. So he's basically got 250. So I would need to do 170 damage. I don't think I can do 170. Yeah, I can't do 170 damage. So he's gonna pop me here pretty good. Kind of pointless using this then. Well, let me see, that would be 110. Might as well use it. Excuse me. Gonna switchy. I forced him to use the switch, so that's not bad. Get in here, double. I gotta put him back in, and then I gotta burn the switch to do that. There we go. That worked out really well. One's fine. I can work with one. Really? Just that? Okay, well that's not good. Actually, I'm going to wait on that. Here, we'll do this. Let me see, because he's got the soft... Okay, I have to do that. Because he's got 190... Okay, yeah, I have to do that in order to kill it. Yeah. There we go. There he is. That's what I was looking for. Trade something for one of the Greninja breaks. I can probably work that out. Do I have anything else I can even grab with Timer Ball? Well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter now. Excuse me. Man, I cannot clear my throat. Hey, JP. I think you missed Who's That Pokemon? No! Double's like, it ain't over yet, sucker. Both of my Jolteons are gone now. Gotta think, how do I want to work this? I'm gonna have to kind of do this. I have to do this. All right, let's see. Yeah, Electabuzz isn't really going to help me right now. I'm going to have to do that. I don't even have any stretchers or anything, do I? Yeah, I have no stretchers. So I have no way to get that, well, that could eventually... it's going to take too long to get that, though. This is really the only thing I have. That's all I can really do. Let's see, so 210, he's at 130. Yes. Do as much damage as possible. Have you ever played Duel Masters? I've heard of it. That's an old game. Well, not really old, but it came out some time ago. I think it came out like in 05, 04, 05. Yeah, at the time, it was looked at as kind of like a Yu-Gi-Oh ripoff because of the name. Because at the time, Yu-Gi-Oh was still it was just getting started, but it sounded really good. And it sounded, of course, with the whole Duel Masters thing, it sounded like Duel Monsters. So it's kind of weird. Let's see. So that's not going to matter. Yeah, there's nothing I can grab here that's going to matter either. Bam! Woo! We pulled it off. That's how the Zebstrika. Very nice. Zebstrika came out. I knew I had that one last Guzma in there. That's why I was like, let's just do it and see if we can grab it. That was pretty much what I needed for the win. It's called Kaijudo, Now Where You Live. Yeah, I remember some. I think I actually still have some of those old Duel Masters cards. I never bought them, but people had them, because, whenever you're going around to card stores and stuff like that, people tend to have stuff like that. So I may have a few old Duel Masters cards, but I don't even know if they even still have any value. I guess for some people they do. Yeah. Thank you for the nice win comment. Venusaur. What is this? What am I going to do with this Venusaur? I mean, well, actually, ooh, this shouldn't even be marked. I'm sorry. If I only have one of a coin, I won't trade it. I apologize. That should not have been marked. I'll trade the other two, though. That would be my counter offer at this point, really, though. Is just to take that out. Or if you want, you can add in, like, another coin or something. There you go. There's a counter offer. One Greninja. Oh, that's right. Somebody was asking about Greninja, weren't they? Who was it? Greninja Break or something? Yeah, Greninja Break. Let me look. Oh, your local card shop in Washington? Well, that's good. And I've noticed that some older games like that you just don't really hear about so much anymore. In certain little areas of the world or even in the country, there are little clusters of people that still play them. So the cards still have some value, but only to a very set number of people, usually. Like one card game, which wasn't really meant to be like a serious card game, and I know y'all have probably never heard of the card game. I'm sure you've heard of the movies. What is it called? Not Ace Ventura. Austin Powers. The Austin Powers movies with Mike Myers. I'm sure y'all have seen or heard of those. There's like 4 of them or something, like 3 or 4 of them. As more of a promotional push, when one of the movies came out, they had some cards. They basically made a card game. And they put it out there, and of course at the time it was more like a joke, but they put it out there, and of course, it didn't sell all that well, and eventually it got discontinued. But strangely enough, I think I remember hearing about this back in like 2016 or 17. There were still groups of people around the country that still collected and played that game. I don't know if they still do it now, but yeah, I mean, something as weird as an Austin Powers card game and people were really into it. They really enjoyed it, and I'm like, hey, whatever floats your boat, man. So yeah, that there was an Austin Powers card game apparently that people really liked. Another card game that probably should have done better than it did was the Star Trek: The Next Generation card game that came out like in the '90s, and it's another one of those things where eventually if I remember correctly, I think it was the company Score that does a lot of baseball and football cards. They were the ones who initially produced it. They dropped support for it, though, back in the '90s. Some other company picked it up and made like 2 or 3 more sets to keep the game try to keep the game going, and then they decided to let it go. But then from there, just a group of people within the Star Trek community who liked playing the game. Not only did they continue to collect the cards and stuff, but they actually have a handful of people who have since the '90s on their own been designing and producing additional cards for the game just to keep it going. Now, they don't go out of their way and actually go and print the physical cards. What they'll do is they'll design the cards and everything, and they'll make them on the computer. But then if you actually want to play them, you can like download a copy of the card, print it out, and then like place it like in a sleeve or something. So it's basically like a piece of paper, but you put like a real card behind it, and there you go. It's like having the card. But they've been doing that for a while now, and I think they've produced like 8 or 9 sets, just doing that over and over and over again, which I thought was really cool. It's one way to keep one of those, keep those old card games alive. And the funny thing is I actually happen to have some of those cards, the old Star Trek card game cards from, I think they came out in '93 or '94. But I had like a couple of boosters that came in like this huge like buy that I did like years and years and years ago. A guy was closing up his store, and he just had all this product that he didn't want, and he was just like fire selling it, and that was part of the deal that I made. It just so happened that there was a lot of stuff that came with it. It came with like Star Trek booster packs. It also came with Tomb Raider booster packs. Tomb Raider tried to have a card game, and I got some of those booster packs. It came with some of Yu Yu Hakusho, which was a much bigger game. It came with, I don't know if y'all have ever heard of the anime Initial D. It's like a racing game. It came with some of those packs. Just all sorts of random stuff, which I thought was pretty neat. You'll give me good value for both. Well, see, the problem here with this is if I've got less than 4, I generally don't like trading them. And I can tell you right now, I definitely will not trade both. Yeah, if you're asking me to trade one of these, I'm actually kind of going against my little rule that I have of maintaining at least 4 for my collection. I may trade one if you really, really need it, like to help you out, but I will not trade both. Absolutely not. I will only do one. So yeah, that's, I'll mark it, and you can make me an offer, and if the offer's tempting enough, I'll do it, but I will not trade both. So do not try to ask for both in the offer that you do, because I'll just say no. Sorry. Yeah, anytime you see cards like this in my collection where I've only got just a couple, like 1 or 2, I will not trade those. But I marked it, so like I said, if your trade is tempting enough, then I will consider it. So there you go. Now you have an opportunity to make an offer. And I wouldn't, getting back to the whole, kind of odd card games and stuff, I wouldn't mind getting into some of these card games if I just knew that the companies would continue to back them. Because really, it doesn't take, when you really think about it, if you keep your card game relatively small, not on like not in the size as like a Pokemon or a Magic the Gathering or a Yu-Gi-Oh, but you can have a smaller card game with a smaller team developing it, and it's really not all that expensive. Because I know people think, oh, well, you have to pay for the printing and all that stuff. There's a company out there, I forget, I think it's called Cards by Monday. I think that's what it's called. They are the company that actually prints all the Pokemon cards. Well, most of them. They also print pretty much all the Magic the Gathering cards. It's a huge company, and that's their entire business. That's all they do. And generally the way they do it is it's like most things. If you buy in bulk, you generally get a discount. Like if you buy like if say for instance if you're buying like like a bunch of TVs, like if you're like a wholesaler or something, and you're buying like say 10 TVs, instead of it costing $300 for each TV, now you get them for like 280. You get a little discount, and then of course the more you buy, the bigger the discount, and so on and so forth. And that's what that company does. So a company like Wizards of the Coast, who does Magic the Gathering, when you buy like say 200 pallets of your next card set that you just designed, it's overall it's really not that expensive. Now of course most people don't have like $1 million just to throw at Cards My Money to get them the 200 pallets of cards, but still you can actually design a card game and get them to print it for you, and it's actually not all that expensive when you consider it. Now can you actually turn around and sell that card game? That's a whole different thing. One other card game, and I mentioned it earlier, is Force of Will. I don't know if y'all have heard of Force of Will. In fact, let me see if I can show you all. I'll take a look at that trade here in a minute. Let me see if I can show you all the backs of this Force of Will card. I actually got my first one. I've known about Force of Will for a long time. Let's see, card game. But I've never bought into the product because I just didn't know if they were going to hang around very long. But it looks like they're still doing fairly well. Okay. Well, you can't really see the texture on this image. It's probably better if I just take a picture of it. Actually, I may have a picture. Hold on. Everybody's like, what are you doing? I'm showing you something. I'm trying my best to entertain you. Hold on, let me see. Where is it? Okay. I guess you can kind of see the texture on this picture. Here, I already had a picture. Let me see if I can bring this over here. Copy. Yeah, I gotta do all sorts of stuff to get this working. Paste. Okay. See, if I had a producer, I could get my producer to do this for me, but my producer left. He's on his off day. Oh my gosh, where is this thing? There it is. Okay, this picture I'm going to have to adjust. I know I am. Oh gosh, this picture's huge. Friggin' Snorlax just devoured all my Pokeballs. Then hit the dash. Are you playing Sword and Shield? Yeah, certain Pokemon I don't even bother to try and catch anymore. I'd just rather trade. Speaking of Snorlax, I actually got 2 of them traded to me last night. Wasn't even looking for it. Just people were like, here's Snorlax. Here's the back of that Force of Will card. And again, I know you may not be able to really tell, but the texturing on this card is incredible. And I'm talking about the back of the card. Because most of the cards like Magic the Gathering and Pokemon, the back is flat. It's just a flat, you can run your finger over it and it just feels flat. The Force of Will cards are different. They have a tiny, it's very subtle, but you can feel it. It has a very slight texture to it, where you can like feel the outline of the design. And not only that, but the card stock just feels thicker. It feels really, really nice. So as far as card quality, I gotta hand it to Force of Will, man. They're very nice cards. In fact, if you take a look at them and you compare them to like Pokemon cards and Magic the Gathering cards, they look to be just ever so slightly thicker, and you can feel the difference. But yeah, they're very nice cards. I think I may actually buy a few of these products just to see how they are. I don't know how well these cards sell though. I've not been in the market for them. Are Force of Will still being produced? I really don't know. Somebody told me that the story that I heard as far as Force of Will was when it first came out several years ago, it was doing really, really well. And then something happened, and I guess the makers did something. Um, I'm trying to remember exactly what it was. They did some shenanigans, and I believe it was like a number of small things that just added up. One of them being, um, you know how with most card games over time there's power creep, and cards that are like 20 years old obviously can't really keep up with some of the newer cards, that sort of thing. What they did was is that they realized that they made a lot of cards way too powerful way too quickly, so they pulled it back, which is fine. But when you pull it back way too much, you almost kill the game, and that was part of what they did. Not only that, but I believe they made some very iffy business decisions, and so the card game, from what I understand, actually got sold, and it moved on to a different producer, and then they started reproducing the cards, and they changed the way they were doing things. Um, Let me take a look. Let me see. Force of Will card game. Is this thing still going? Yeah, publisher Force of Will Company. Okay. Let me see. Is this thing still going? I mean, the website's still there. Let me see. Force of Will. Welcome to Force of Will. News. Oh, well, I mean, the news on a lot of their events is still very current. Like, they have a couple of news postings from just a few days ago. Yeah, back on March 1st. So they're still doing updates. Tournament Rule League information for March 2021. Yeah, it looks like they're still going. As far as producing the cards, I don't know, but there's still support for the card game. I know that. Yeah, here's their website in case anybody's curious. I don't know if y'all are actually curious about this game, but yeah, there's Force of Will. Yeah, if the website's still there, it's very good. Especially, what really makes me think that they're still going is, like I said, there was. Let me see, Magic Stone War Zero Q&A. Is this a new set? This may be a new set. Yeah, look, this looks like a new set. Let me see. With the release of Saga Cluster Second Booster, okay, the Magic Stone War Zero, we have compiled. Okay, this is a new booster then. So yeah, it looks like this is a new set. That's actually really, really good. So it looks like they are still producing the cards. Excellent. Very, very good. Now I feel a little bit better about going and actually possibly buying some of their products. Yeah, I don't really want to buy into a dead game. That's bad. Unless you just actually want the cards just to have them, that's fine. But if you're looking to resell, yeah, you don't generally want to buy into a dead game. But yeah, it looks like they're still producing them. And like I said, they're very, very nice cards. Card quality is very, very top notch. What do we got here? Oh, this is the trade offer. Let's see what you're offering here. The website's still there. That's a good sign. Kaiju shut down their website. Oh, in 2016. That's too bad. You know, I'm pretty sure there are other fan websites. Maybe you should produce your own. Seriously. I mean, it's the worst that could happen is you get maybe 2 visitors a day, but I mean, you can make like a free one. Like with WordPress, you can make like a free version and whatnot. And just, put little updates on there, post pictures of cards, that kind of thing. I think that sort of stuff is good. Live Force of Will opening. I don't know if I can get Force of Will that quickly, but yeah, sometimes sometimes little things like that, like just having a website for people to go to, can really keep even a game that is no longer produced can really keep it going. And sometimes having all the money in the world can't keep a game going. The best experience I've had with that is the World of Warcraft game. World of Warcraft, one of the biggest games in the world, arguably of all time. I'm not saying it's the greatest. I'm just saying it's the biggest, or one of the biggest of all time. They couldn't keep their card game going. Let's see. What are you offering me here? Celebi, which I have way too many of. Venomoth. Genesect. Reverse Mimikyu. Janine. Koga's Trap. It's actually not a bad card. And that's a reverse. Reverse Energy. Venonat. Knockdown. I've got too many of those. Rayquaza, got way too many of those. Same thing there. Don't need any more coins. Yeah, I really don't need any more coins. I just, I just don't really need any of this stuff. Like here, I'll show you. If I were to take out the stuff that I don't really need or want, this is essentially what we'd be left with in the trade here. Yeah, we'd be left with that. Those are the only two cards that I'm kind of interested in. And the only reason I'm interested is because they're reverse. Yeah. Um, I mean, so, I'm not saying the other cards were bad. It's just that I have way too many of them. Either I have way too many of them, or it doesn't really benefit me to get additionals. So you cry every time. Like I said, I'll still try to help you out. But let me see. Let me see if you have anything else here that I may want. Because I notice you have a few marked cards. Let's see. What do we got here? No, why did you, oh, dude? Why did you cancel it? I was gonna check your marks and see if I could add anything in there that I may have wanted. No, you should not have canceled. Because I actually probably would have wanted this too, because it's a reverse. Chandeluriax. Yeah, you should not have canceled that. Yeah, because I'm looking through your stuff, and I mean, there's probably a few cards here, especially the reverses, that I probably would have taken off your hands. Oh my gosh, I love that little guy. I know there's the water version of him, but the fire version is great. I actually have the fire version of this guy in Sword and Shield, and I evolved him, and he's actually really strong. See, I would have thrown that guy in just for the heck of it. That's such a neat looking card. Let's see what else here. Oh, look at that! You got a Juicidai reverse. I would have considered this one too. Yeah, see, there's a few things here I would have considered. That's why I was at least gonna look at the counter. I've not even looked at your trainers yet. I kind of want to look through these now, but I know that's kind of boring for people. Let's see what else we got here. Armored Fossil, Ace Trainer. Do you have Chandelure EX? I already checked. I don't actually have it. I do not have Chandelure. Yeah, I checked it when you asked earlier. Discard it? Yeah, discard. Yeah, I do. I actually have very few Chandelures. Yeah, see? These are the only ones I have. I don't have the EX. Very few. What does the Chandelure EX look like, though? Man, look at all that color. You got blues and oranges and reds and everything in there. And yellows. That's just an amalgam of all sorts of weird colors. That's alright, dude. Don't worry about it. It happens. I don't mind looking, because now I'm curious. Oh, that is a neat looking card. Where's that? Oh, that's a much older card. So that's from 2013. Yeah, I wouldn't have that then. Pretty much anything from like 2011 to 2015, I can almost guarantee you I'm probably not going to have. Simply because I just started playing in July. So a lot of my exposure to the game has been mostly Sun and Moon and Sword and Shield, with a little bit of XY. And most of that XY is from like one or two packs. So yeah, some of this older stuff I just don't have it. What set is that even? I gotta look. Where's my set lists? Way back here. I imagine this is... Oh, Legendary Treasures. So Black and White series. I have actually opened a few Legendary Treasures packs, but not many. I've opened like 5. So not too many there. All right, let me go look at this trade again. let's check one more time. Oh, you used to have that physical card? That's nice. What do you got here? Oh, you're just kind of throwing stuff. Oh, you're throwing more reverses out here. Now this looks a little more interesting. The Chansey, I don't really care for, but the Ducidai I can work with, simply because I don't have the reverse version of that. The Bronzog looks nice. The Mimikyu's cool. Let's see what else you got here. Now I feel like you're offering a little too much here. I'll do this. Yeah, the Chanseys I don't really need. I'll take the extra Mimikyu there. The Phalanx I'll take. The Metapod I don't really need. You can... Which Bunnelby is this? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't really need the Bunnelby. You can hold onto the Caterpie. I've actually had people ask about this card, so... Yeah. I mean, I like the reverses, but I think this mostly hangs on this card, simply because this is a very usable card. I'll do this. Like I said, I think you offered me a few too many cards, but I'll do this. If you're okay with that, I'll do that. I imagine he's going to say yes, because I'm actually handing him back a few of his cards that he offered, so there you go. JP with the shout-outs. Thank you. At least I don't have that one guy stalking me like he was. I don't know if y'all remember or if y'all were here, but like a month and a half ago, there was a guy, well, or somebody. I don't know if it was a guy. It must have been, you know. It was somebody who, for a couple of streams, they would come around and they had all these various bot accounts, and they would come and they would spam the dislike button. And at one point, one of my streams had like 30 something dislikes, and it was all the same person. He would come in, like I said, with all his bot accounts and just keep constantly hitting it. And I was like, what is he doing? And I think I actually annoyed him to the point where he stopped coming around, because I had mentioned to him, because I guess he was one of those people that thinks that the like to dislike ratio has anything to do with exposure, which it doesn't. Yeah, it's one of those things that just isn't weighed when it comes to people being able to see your stream, that sort of thing, or your video for that matter. So like whenever you see videos that have like say 10 likes and like 1,000 dislikes, I mean, it's funny, I'll give it that, but it doesn't affect the way that the YouTube algorithm presents it to people. The same number of people, you know, if my stream had 1,000 likes or 1,000 dislikes, it would not change the way that it's exposed to people. If you kind of see what I'm talking about. But I guess he thought that was, I don't know if he did it because he thought it was funny, or if he was just trying to troll me. It was just trolling, obviously, but yeah, I finally mentioned it right there on the stream. I was like, yeah, this doesn't affect me. And every time he kept coming back with a new account, he would just give me another view, which does actually benefit the exposure rate. What is this? I think Phantom was asking for a match though, Sock. So I'm gonna have to take him up on his offer, because I know he's been asking for like a half hour at least. So I just hooked you up with a trade. So let me mess with Phantom here. I know he wants to do a deck wizard match. Let's see. If you all have not done deck wizard matches, these are actually kind of interesting. Now, the question, Phantom, are we doing a standard or an expanded? I still prefer standard myself, but I have a feeling you're going to say expanded. I think I deleted my other one. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, this one. Yeah, this one I got to get rid of. There we go. Standard? Okay. Yeah, so this is basically what we do, guys. If you're not familiar with this, we go here and we pick create a new deck. We go to the deck wizard. In this case, we're choosing standard, so that'll stay there. And to make this interesting, I'm going to let you all choose the basic Pokemon that I use as a starting point. Because you can go in here and you can pick a card that you like. Now, of course, I can go in there and I can pick a card that I'm really, really good with. Or I can pick like a V or a VMAX or something. But I don't want to do that. Just to make this interesting, I want you all to choose just a very basic non-V, non-GX, non-EX Pokemon. Like a very basic little nothing Pokemon. In this case, like, say, like Ipom. He'd be fine. Alakazam would not be fine because he is a V. Or let me see, what else is there? Or a Diglett, you know, like that. And then I'll use that card as a basis for it to build. Use basic Turtwig. I don't even think I have that. Turtwig? I've never heard of that. Are you trolling me? Yeah, I have no Turtwig. I have none of that. Okay, so I'll have to pass that up. Sorry. Snom. Someone said Snom. I do have Snom. Okay. So you have chosen that I am going to choose Snom. Now, the one thing that I do let myself pick is which version of Snom I'm going to use. But I do have to use a Snom. Let's see. In this case, I think I'm going to use the one that has Call for Family. Yeah, because that's actually a pretty usable attack right there. Well, it's technically an attack, but yeah. We're going to use that. So we'll hit continue. And now it's going to build the deck. And I actually kind of... are you serious? It's building this again? What is this? Okay, so this is the deck it built me. Porygon, Porygon 2, Porygon C, 3 Whismers. What is this? This doesn't make sense. 3 Whismers, 4 Loudreds, and 3 Explouds. Manaphy. It's not bad, actually. Snom and Frostmoth. That's actually pretty good right there. This, I don't even understand what this is doing. This is stupid. But the Snom and the Frostmoth, that should be interesting. Let me check my trainers. There's always some useless cards here. Always. I don't even want to go through these. What energy? Okay, 20 waters. Okay, this is actually not terrible. All right, so now I'm going to save this. Put a random box and deck sleeves. Okay, and now Phantom and I are going to face each other, and I'm going to use this deck. And like I said, there's a good chance that some of the trainer cards are going to be absolutely useless, because that's kind of how it is. Sometimes it's only a couple of useless cards. Other times it's like half your trainers are useless. All right, Phantom, whenever you're ready, go ahead and send it to me, and we'll try this deck out. The reason why I was talking about the Exploud thing is because I got almost the exact same makeup the other day when I did a deck wizard battle. It gave me 3 Explouds and all the various stuff, and strangely enough, it actually worked out okay. I don't think I won, but I think he did all right. Okay, so now I gotta go choose this deck. There. Okay, here we go. Let's see what happens. And he's doing the same thing. He's also doing a deck wizard deck. The only difference is that he gets to choose his own Pokemon. Let's see. Would you like to go first? No. All right. Let's see how this works out. Ooh, this is actually an interesting start. Man, this is... Well, it's a good thing I'm not going first. Oh, look at this. He also did the Call for Family. I need an energy. Thank you. There we go. All right, let's see. How do I want to do this? Manaphy. What does this Manaphy do? Let's try your turn. Top 6 cards. Okay. Kind of want to get this guy going. Yeah, let's do that just to see what happens. I'm not going to put him on my active Snom, though. Let's see, Struggle Gloves. This Pokemon has a weakness to your opponent's active Pokemon. Its attacks do 30 more damage. No, I don't think we do. Alright, let's do some Call for Family. And now we can bring Manaphy out here. Yeah, this is one of those. This is one of the new Manaphy cards, right? Yeah, it is. Oh, it's only if it's in an active spot, though. That's not bad. Top 6 cards of your deck, Pokemon, find there. Put it in your hand. Okay. So it's basically like a ball type ability. Almost like a great ball where you, instead of picking 7 cards, you do 6, and you just grab a Pokemon you find there. What do you got here? Oh, Tornadus. I don't know how handy that's going to be, but I'll throw it out there. We'll put you over here. Yeah, I'm just going to do Call for Family again because I'm not getting any energies. We'll do Whisper. The one thing, or there's actually several things, but one of the things I like about this is that sometimes even just through these deck wizard builds, you can find like interesting little combos that you wouldn't necessarily have even thought of. Some of them are useful, some of them are but it's still not bad. It's interesting to see this stuff happen. Did you get another one? Another Tornadus. How am I not getting energies? This is getting dumb. Just please give me energies. I'm thinning my deck as much as I possibly can here. Actually, let's just get the other one. Oh no, let's do this. Let's make it fun. There we go. I've only got one. I can only imagine that there's like 4 or 5 energies over here in my prize cards because I am so behind now in energy. Oh my gosh. Okay, what's this? Okay, that's actually not terrible. 70. Okay, so 2 of my energies are prized. Okay. All right, there we go. Let's see, what is this guy? He's a colorless. Might as well do another Call for Family. Or can I not? Let's see, what does he do? Well, it's not letting me do anything. So I guess I can't use it. Okay. Done. My little guy's gonna go away. Alright, Manaphy, go do your job. Alright, let's see what we can grab here. Yeah, what's really hurting me right now is my inability to get energies. It's so ridiculously hard right now to get energies. And it shouldn't be that hard. Oh, come on! Really? It's not letting me get anything. Oh, this is so dumb. This is going to be the reason I lose, is I just can't get energies. I've only gotten 2 energies. And I basically balked on both of the turbo patches. I don't want to do this, but let's see, 120. I'm gonna lose because of that. Well, here's one of the useless cards. Draw 2 cards for each fire Pokemon in play. Yeah, there's nothing I can do here. I'm dead. I'm gonna lose. I'm too far behind. After this matchup, I guess I'll do a few more codes. Ooh, look at that. You got your Skyla. Miss Thickums. Erica's. Surprisingly, I didn't get any buckets for this deck. Almost every single time that I do Deck Wizard and do a water deck, I always get at least a couple of buckets. It didn't give me any buckets this time. Yeah, I don't understand, man. I have 16 energies in the deck. Almost half of my deck is energies right now, and I can't draw any. And I don't have any draw cards either. I mean, I have this, but again, I can't use it. I'm almost going to have to do this because I have nothing else. Oh, now you show up. Now it shows up, and it's only just one. Yeah, my poor Frostmoth's already going to go away. It just took way too long. Now I'm going to start drawing energies. Watch. The next 2 or 3 draws are going to be all energy. I'm just going to let that go away at this point. See? They're all going to be energies, I'm telling you. All of them. It's too late now. What is this thing? No! Why do you want to attack my guy? I'm trying to have some fun here. Well, no energy here. I'm just gonna. I might as well use this. It's not like I can do anything else with it. Not the shovel. So goofy. Really? See? Told you. Now they're all showing up. And now it's useless to use them. I'm just gonna do this just so I can retreat it. Get this guy out there. Come on, go do something, man. You're gonna die anyway. Yay, I got a prize card. Energy search. What is this? Oh. Oh, that's right. That's the shield. Zamazentavi. That's one of your useless cards. And a cursed shovel. I wish I had something to heal this guy. Oh, look, a Snom. I can actually put that over here. No! Can't attack. Oh, is that from the... Let me see. Discard special item. Why can't I attack? Am I missing something here? Is it this? No. It's gotta be something. What am I missing here? Okay, why can't I attack? I don't see an ability that he's used. Am I seriously missing something? Yeah, I sincerely don't see why I shouldn't be able to attack. The stadium? Oh, gotcha. That's why I was like, okay, I see what this is. Oh, okay. I thought it was if their base hit points was 40. Okay, gotcha. So I didn't read that right. Okay, well, retreat then, buddy. I screwed myself there with the Blizzard Town. Help me, guys! Oh my God, there's nothing. Uh, oh, Blizzard Town. Don't kill my poor little guy. He's just trying to help. Go get him, Frostmoth. Just end it. At this point, it's like I can't win. There's no way I'm gonna win. What is this? Oh, it's the research lab. Well, I don't have any fossils. That's dumb. I'll just replace that. There. So I can actually attack. Celio. Oh, why didn't you attack? It'd only do two. Oh, that's right. You can't. Oh, no, you can. Okay, yeah, never mind. Here you go. Here. You're just trying to make this more interesting. You're like, this is kind of boring. I mean, it can be very useful, but right now it's not. Let's see, 60. I almost want to retreat this just so I can bring this back out. And here, I'm going to make you kill it. Yeah, Frostmoth is probably best used on the bench. More energies. See, now the energies are showing up. Put in this little guy. There you go. Now he's like, get out of here, Frostmoth. And I'm not drawing any more basics anymore. Let's do it. Ugh. Oh, thank you. Finally, I draw that, or I pull that. This guy's gonna be almost dead. No. Okay, never mind. It doesn't affect me. It's so goofy. I mean, I can kill it. I guess that's a good thing. Here, let's just do this. At this point, he's like, I'm just trying to let Richard feel good. Put two of them into your hand, shuffle the other. Okay. Now, well, that's actually not a bad card. Yeah, all you need is one energy at this point. Yeah, just grab one energy and you win. Rusted shield. This should give you your energy. Really? No energy? That's weird. See, now all my energy stuff is coming to me. Let's see. Oh, ooh. Okay, here, we'll grab you and you. Man, that's a good card. Just to protect myself, I should probably retreat this now. Yeah, because if he's able to evolve this, then I'll lose. I mean, it doesn't really matter who wins or loses at this point anyway. This is just turned into an exhibition. Yeah, because I should have lost several turns ago. So yeah, even if I win, I don't really win. Yeah, because he could have finished me off a long time ago. Actually, wait. Do I have... Okay, I don't. Okay. Grottle or Torterra? I have never heard of either of those. Actually, I think I have heard of Torterra. Torterra is like that sea turtle, right? Oof. I do not have a good selection here. Sponsored by Red Bull. Yeah, we're going to be sponsored by Red Bull. That deck was just... Yeah, there's quite a few. I started running into more and more of the useless cards. I mean, the boxing gloves aren't exactly useless, but they were useless there because it was water versus water. But yeah, I didn't really win that. Phantom was like, it's his stream, let's just let him win. Just let him win, guys. Let me check this trade real quick. And then I'm going to open a couple of boosters, and then I'm going to go get some lunch. See, oh, I actually don't have one of those Pikachu Vs. I mean, if you really want to do this trade, sure. I don't mind taking a Hidden Fates. Thank you, sir. In fact, let's go open those, because now I have 2 of those Hidden Fates. Let's open those. See if we get anything interesting. I'm trying to remember, what comes in this pack? This has shiny stuff too, right? Shiny Volt stuff. Oh, Lieutenant Surge, or whatever. Jolteon. Electromagnetic Wall. As long as this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, whenever your opponent's attached. Okay, put 2 damage counters. Oh wow, that's actually not terrible. But it has to be active. What do we got here? We get a shiny? And then, oh! That's nice looking. That is cool looking. Look at that shiny. Freezing Gaze. That is a neat looking card. That's actually pretty good. And oh, and an Erica's. That's useful. Piplup or Infernape? Go with Infernape. Infernape. Do you have any another one of these? Oh, I've got plenty of these now. I'll actually mark that for trade because now I have too many. What about this guy? Yeah, I'll mark that one too. Let me see. The rest of these should be marked. Oh, not that one here. I'll mark that. No Pokemon in any stores? Yeah. At this point, I don't really even go to Target thinking there's going to be Pokemon there. At this point, when I go to Target, I hope that maybe they've got a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! But as far as what they've been carrying lately, they really seem to be concentrating on Pokemon and Magic the Gathering, and very, very little on Yu-Gi-Oh!, which is unfortunate. Because I would still buy all the Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff. I still buy a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff. But Target just doesn't really carry very much. Like even before this whole thing happened, like a year and a half ago, when I would go to Target, they really wouldn't have that much Yu-Gi-Oh product. They'd have like a few boosters of the new set and maybe a couple of structure decks and maybe like one of those like repackaged things where you get like 20 cards plus like a super rare or something. They had a few of those, but that was it. The selection of Yu-Gi-Oh product was not very good compared to like Pokemon, where Pokemon had like an entire section compared to them. Yeah, it's yeah. In fact, the last time I went to Target, they had no Yu-Gi-Oh, no Dragon Ball Z, no Pokemon, no Digimon. All they had, the only thing they had was Magic the Gathering. And even the Magic the Gathering stuff was very limited. They had a couple of boxes of Commander Legends, the 3-packs, the booster draft boxes. They had some of the Zendikar Rising fat packs. They had a bunch of the pre-constructed decks, and then they had like loose booster packs. But other than that, yeah, it was very, very limited selection. So yeah, even the Magic the Gathering stuff is starting to sell out now. But again, that's actually a very nice looking Glaceon. That's actually really neat. What does it even do? Freezing Gaze. As long as this Pokemon is in your active spot, your opponent's Pokemon GX and EX in play in their hand and in their discard pile have no abilities except for Freezing Gaze. That's actually nice. Frost Bullet. This attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. That's not bad. So 3 for 90 and then 30 to the bench. Polar Spear. Let me see. Attack does 50 damage for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. Interesting. All right. Let's see. Do we want to do codes? I don't know. We can do like half a code, and then you have to guess the rest. I'm kidding. All right, let's do some codes. Let me see what we got. Duraludin, we had him earlier. Do that here. Charizard GX. Eldegoss. Salamence. And the funny thing is that I was going to do codes anyway. So I'm not, this isn't me, oh, Galarian Obstagoon. This is me not responding to that person. You're getting annoyed by the Pokemon drought. We all are, man. We're all annoyed by it. It's because again, this was something that started, I believe, back in August, and it's just gotten worse and worse. I kept hoping that, with Nintendo saying that they were going to just start doing mass printings, that it would end, but it's not. And I don't really know if it's going to end anytime soon. We haven't seen Wooloo in a while. He made an appearance on the last stream, but only once. Only one Wooloo code. And a Morpeko. There you go. There's 6 codes. I'll leave those up there for a little bit. And again, if you've already gotten a code or two, please leave these for other people so that they can also get something. But yeah, I think what I'm probably going to do is after I go get some lunch, probably going to sit down and start farming more shiny Wooloos from Sword and Shield. I'm telling you, man, I'm gonna name, my goal is to name 500 Wooloos Doug. There're gonna be 500 Dougs out there. Well, with the ones I've already done, like 550 or 560 Dougs. Shining Fates promos in this particular code batch, no. Potown actually has. Let me see. When I checked yesterday, they actually had a ton of mystery codes. Let me see what they're looking like right now. I don't think they would have sold out. Wow, they sold a lot though. Yeah, right now they have about 4,300. So let's see. I could buy. Let me see. How much for 250? All right, 1250. That's not bad. Actually, I could probably do a few more. Let's do. Let me see, 250. Okay. I need to get some new codes anyway. I'm down to about 100 mystery codes. So it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to get some more. I can get some of these new ones right now. Let me put in my discount. My whole $1 discount. Now, like I said, in this new batch, we might see some Shining Fates stuff. I don't know, but we can hope. Like I said, I need to buy these anyway, so... Okay, put those there. And so that basically means this older list that I have, I need to really work my way through it. Because I still have over 100 on the old list. I've been kind of rationing them. Because, like, I don't know if y'all remember, but for a while there, it was actually really hard to get codes. So that's why I'd been rationing them. Okay, that's processing. All right, well, we're waiting for that to process. Let me throw in some of these other codes here, because like I said, I kind of have to get rid of these now. Pikachu. Another Galarian Obstagoon. Marshadow. Noctowl. Hadn't seen Noctowl in a while. Lucario. Hadn't seen him either. I don't even know which Lucario that is. And another Noctowl. I'm actually going to grab these two myself. Which are these? Oh, okay. Oh, this is the... Oh, I got plenty of these Noctowls. Let me see. Oh, this is the Zoroark, Lucario, and Bisharp code. Oh, okay. I actually kind of needed those. Nice. You want to see... It's been a while since I've seen Generations. It really has. It's been at least a good 2 months since I've seen, like, consistent Galarian reason, consistent Generations. I think the last time I got some of those codes was probably a month ago, and I only got 2 boosters out of it. So yeah, it's been a little while. And hey, Gyarados GX. That's just the single card. That's not the deck. As far as I know. It's supposed to be just the single card. I don't know if I told y'all, but I actually bought a bunch of the Gyarados GX decks. About like 40 of them. Because they're only a dime. They're really cheap. And instead of sending me codes for the decks, they sent me these particular codes. Codes for the single cards. And so I had to get with them and be like, hey, you all sent me the wrong codes. And they fixed it and everything, so it's all good. But yeah, it's kind of weird. Apparently, they put the wrong code together with the wrong name in their database, so they had to fix it. A knockout collection. Knockout as in good, or knockout as in that was the name of the collection? Okay, let me grab some of these, some codes from this new list I have here. We'll go through like 10 of them, and we'll see if any of these are new. If you've not had a chance to copy these codes down or to redeem these codes, you can always hit rewind on the stream. Let's see. We'll go through like 10 and see if these are any different. Again, this is from the new list that I just got literally like a minute ago. Miss Magius. I imagine there's going to be still a lot of duplicates here, but hopefully some new stuff. Stocka. Oh, name of box. Okay. Sudowoodo. So nothing incredible yet. Gossipod. Oh, okay. Never mind. I know which one that is. I had to think for a second. Oh, that's a good Volcanion code. I'll leave that one up there for you guys. Whoever gets this, congratulations. That is a good code. That comes with like 5 or 6 cards and a coin. That's actually, yeah, that's a really, really good code right there. There's another Noctowl. We'll do another one here. Eevee. I don't know which Eevee that is. There's so many different Eevee codes. But yeah, again, these actually this is pretty typical. This little selection here, like you'll get a handful of kind of cards, and then you'll get like one really good code like this one, and then again you get more cards. So again, same thing. I'm gonna zero these out, and you can hit rewind if you're still trying to get some of those codes. I'm gonna do 3 more codes from this list. Salandit, Flareon, one more here, Sandaconda. This new list seems pretty typical. No I mean, I've only did 10, so but still, yeah, no Shining Fates promos in any of those. I can do a few more just to see. Another Noctowl. Wow, we're getting a lot of Noctowls now. Another Volcanion code. And you know what? I'm taking this one. Okay, so this one gives you 6 cards. Yeah, this is what I was thinking. It gives you a Victini, a Keldeo, a Jirachi, Celebi, Darkrai, and then this nice looking Volcanion. I do have several of them, so if you actually want a copy of this card, just let me know and I'll trade it. It's marked. Same thing with these other ones. They're all marked. I actually had a lot more of each of these, but a lot of people have wanted them. Let's see. There he is. There's Wooloo. Yeah. Wooloo finally made an appearance. There he is. Go get Wooloo. Mythical collection box. Cool. We finally got Wooloo. Our good old buddy decided to drop by. And another Eevee. Let's see. How many more can I do here? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. You can, did you claim Wooloo? Another Mismagius. Yeah, based on these first 15 codes, pretty typical, pretty average. I'm sure there'll be some other decent stuff here kind of around the list, but nothing too amazing. All right, let me clear those. And like I said, I still have this other, let me see, how many of these do I have on my old list? Still 99. If you redeem with the Wooloo code, you get ultimate luck. Okay, so now we'll go back to the old list here. Appleton. Okay, hadn't seen him around for a little while. Oh, wow, there you go. Raichu GX deck. I'll leave this one up there for y'all. I know I usually claim these, but yeah. Whoever wants that Raichu GX deck, there you go. That's a complete deck. Zacian. Actually sold one of those Zacians. The physical card. Sold one, what was it, 2 or 3 days ago? Alolan Vulpix. That was one of the heroes earlier today. I don't know if it's the exact same one, but... Rillaboom. Oh, that's a good code too. Yeah, if anybody was looking... I don't think this is the Rillaboom that everybody's hunting for right now, but this is still a pretty solid code there. It gives you 3 cards, I think. Terrakion. Let me see if I can squeeze one more in here. Because the max you can do is 7. That's why I keep refreshing it. Because the max you can put in there is 7. And then it tells you have to clear it out. Another Vaporeon. Whew, man. I really want to just kind of work through this last little bit on this list. But like now I still have 92 codes. I like I said, I want to work through them, but at the same time, I'm like, man, I'm hungry. I want to go get some food. Because I know if I don't work through them now, I'll probably forget where my spot is. Here, well, let me. I'll do them until I get to a good stopping point. You thought it was 10? Well, I did 15 actually. I was going to do 10 on the new list, but I ended up doing 15. And now I'm going back to the old list that I have. Because I kind of want to zero this one out, but I'm going to just... I think I'll keep posting until I have 75 codes left. Karibo. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get Karibo here, buddy. What's going on? Yeah, I think... Let me see. I'll keep posting until I have 75 left. So we've got about 15, 16 more. Yeah, at this point I've posted so many. If you've claimed more than a couple, I think I'm okay with it because I've just posted so many now. Let's see. Alolan Meowth. What is your favorite Karibo? Gosh. There's one I actually just got. I think he's actually in this little pile. Let me look here. Where is he? Where are you, buddy? Yep, I'm going through a pile of cards right now just because somebody asked me what my favorite Karibo was. Where is he? Is this him? Nope, it's not it either. Okay, that's not him. This is how you bring a stream to a standstill. You ask me what my favorite Karibo is. Where is he? I know he's in here. Okay, this is gonna drive me crazy. Maybe I think maybe he was one of the damaged cards that I got in today. Let me look. Where are you, buddy? I saw your name in here. Okay, I have no idea where he is now. I thought I just got him in. I guess I didn't. But he's kind of like the electric Karibo or something. I want to say it's Curry Volt. Is that it? I think that's what it is. Do I want to trade? If you add me, Photon Karibo. Yeah, I think that is it. I think it is Curry Volt. I think. Because I know I just got a copy of it the other day. Oh, look at that. Another Raichu deck. I'm going to take this one. I'm taking that deck. Because you all already got another one. Now suddenly we're getting a bunch of Raichu decks. ID is the in-game name is the exact same name as the channel name. Exact same name. Sobble. What else we got here? That's not the deck. This is just the regular Raichu GX. Sil Valley. And another Eevee. All right. Again, if you want to try and claim these, hit rewind. I'm going to clear these real quick. Eldegoss. Hatterene V. I actually got a V card. Not the best V card. You know what the weird thing is? Is I bought a Hatterene V from a guy for, no joke, for a nickel. I mean a physical one. I'm not talking the in-game. I'm talking a physical Hatterene V card for a nickel. And I relisted it immediately, like that same day. For $1.50, and it sold like 10 minutes later. Weird. You can't add me? Why not? Why can't you add me? That's weird. I can't just stop what I'm doing and start adding people, man. Sorry. I'm kind of in the middle of something here. Another Eevee. Lots of Eevees, man. Hey, Darth. Do you have any Evolutions packs? I actually do. Are you talking the physical packs, or are you talking your idea Slimword? Yes, exactly like that. Are you talking physical evolutions packs, or are you talking in-game packs? I don't have the codes, but I have the packs in game. Another Raichu deck. Oh my gosh, getting so many Raichu decks. I'll let the next one go. If I get another Raichu deck, I'll let it go. Because I'm only giving y'all one. Another Silvally. Come on. A Mimikyu. Oh, look at that. Gyarados GX. Again, that's not the deck. That's just the single card. And I'll do one more here before I clear it. Duraludin. I'll leave those up there for a second. Let me add these two people here. For the two new people who just added me, I have literally like probably a couple thousand cards marked. Not only cards, but also coins and deck boxes and stuff like that. But I do have a pretty hard and fast rule that if I have only 4 copies of any particular card, I always want to stay right at about 4. So if you see a card where it's marked for trade and there's like, say, 6 of them for trade, if you try to ask for anything that takes me below 4, I will pretty much always reject it. So in this case, for example, if I have 6 copies of a card and you try to ask me for 3, I'll probably say no, or I'll counter the offer by letting you take only, the ones that I won't, that won't take me below 4. So I hope that makes sense. Might I take the Gyarados? If you're fast enough, go for it. I do encourage, and again, for the newer people who just came in, I do encourage people to share. If you've already gotten a code or two, try and leave some of these for other people, just so we can share. And there is no, you don't have to worry about not getting a code. At this point, how many codes have I put in today? Actually, not too many today. I think I've done, about 50 today now? Most of them in the past 10 minutes. So there's plenty of codes. There are plenty of codes to be had. So yeah, don't worry about not getting something. And also, a lot of these codes, like if you see something like the Gyarados GX, there's a good chance that I probably have a dozen of these. So if you actually really need it for a deck or something, again, just add me and then check out the stuff that I have marked for trade. And we'll probably work something out. Let's see. Let me check this trade real quick. Okay, you have Trainer's Full Art or Gold or Colossal VMAX. Depends what I have. I've got a lot of that stuff, but again, if I've only got a couple of copies, I probably won't. I probably won't trade it. The offer would have to be overwhelming for me to trade anything that would take me below 4. It'd have to be overwhelming. Like earlier, somebody asked me that they wanted a Greninja. They wanted a Greninja break, and I only had 2 copies. And I was like, I really don't want to trade it because it would take. I'm already below 4. But I said, if you make me a really good offer, I'll consider it. And he really, really needed it. So I was like, all right. So we ended up making a deal. So that worked out. And apparently I'm trading another Wooloo for a Crimson Invasion pack. There we go. Thank you, sir. In fact, let's open that pack. Let's open. I accidentally opened a Crimson Invasion earlier. We can just open this one too. Hold on. Actually, I need to unmark that. There we go. Thanks for the real trade. Can I do an offer? No. I'm sorry. Especially when I'm streaming, I can't just stop and start looking through cards and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't like doing that. Miss Magius. Her hat's actually kind of nice. Now, if you make an offer to me after I get out of the stream, I can do a counter offer. That's fine. But I generally don't like to just jump right in and start doing trades midstream because I'm very selective on the cards that I will take, and I mean, there are times where I sit there and look through someone's cards for like 20 minutes. And I'm not going to ask all you guys to sit here and wait while I'm going through cards for 20 minutes. That's just, yeah. Okay, but you mark only 5 cards. If I have 5 of them, yes, they will usually be marked. If that's what you're asking. Actually didn't get anything. Yeah, that pack was pretty average. Contrary to popular belief, not every single pack I open has something amazing in it. Why are you even asking me this? What is this? Why are you wasting my time, dude? Don't do that. Yeah, don't do that. Okay, let me go back and do a few more of these codes. Like I said, I'm trying to work through this list that I don't want anymore. What do we got here? Wow, there you go. There's another deck. Congratulations to whoever gets it. You got yourself an entire deck there. And it's been all Raichu GX decks, right? There's been like 4 of them. 2 of them I've kept, and then the other 2 I just kind of let y'all grab. So it's been all Raichu. We ran into a little cluster there with a bunch of Raichu decks. Tyranitar. Another Giraludin. They all say they've been... Well, see, that's the thing. You have to type pretty darn fast. Because I just throw these up there, okay? And it's generally whoever gets them first gets them. I ask people that if they have gotten codes already to let other people get the codes, but that's no guarantee that they actually listen to me. So again, I will say it once more. If you have already gotten codes, whether it be 1 code, 2 codes, 3 codes, please leave some of these other codes for other people. Be nice. Share. Like I said, I've got literally hundreds of codes. Okay? You're going to walk away with something. So don't, please don't be greedy like that. That's not cool. Do not like greedy people. Not at all. I'll check that trade here in just a moment. Silvally. Which Tyranitar? I have no idea. I really don't know which one that one is. Some of them I do know because I get them all the time, and others I'm just... Oh, well, there you go. There's another one. Now we can look. Let me see. Oh, it was this one. With it looks like you got a coin. Oh, wow, look at that coin. I actually don't have many of these, huh? I'm kind of glad I claimed that now. So it's a Genesect coin. I have 2 of those, so I'll trade that. Coins are different. You only need 1 copy of a coin. So with coins, if I've only got 1, I obviously won't trade it. But if I have more than 1, then I'll trade those. So the coins are different. I'll mark that if anybody wants that. Same thing with this shift tree. Now I've got 5, so I'll have 1 available for trade. Oops, only got 4 of those. That's the Tyranitar. And then a Pavilion. Haven't seen this one around very much. That's an interesting selection of cards there. They're all stage 2s. Interesting little set. I do like that coin, though. The coin's kind of nice. It's a knockout collection as well. Rowlet. I don't even know which Rowlet that is. Let me do one more here, and then I'll go check that trade. Gyarados GX. Okay, so we're getting lots of Gyarados GX single cards and a lot of Raichu GX decks. So interesting. Okay, let me check this trade here. Well, actually, there's 2 trades. Yes. If you weren't able to catch some of those codes, you can hit rewind. And if they're still available, obviously, you can still claim them. What do you want here? I have no use for any of these cards. That's another thing, guys. If you go through and you see on my list, if I have 24 of a particular card, yeah, I will immediately say no to that. Because again, I have no use for any more Nessas. Same thing with these. Bird Keepers are useful, but again, I've got 18 of them. The only card that I might even think about accepting would maybe be this one, simply because I've only got one. Hold on. Let me take that out. Ooh, you have a Crobat. It's an old Crobat, but it's a Crobat. You have anything interesting in here I can just kind of go to? I don't really need any of those. What is this? What is this? Is that a Halucha? Oh, it's a Hunt Crow. Or Hunch Crow. That's interesting. I like his little... He's got a little hat. That's awesome. I love that. I've never seen this card, so I... That is neat. That's funny. He's got a little hat. I wonder if it actually comes off or if it's just like part of him. I think it's part of him. That's funny. That is funny. I would want that card just for the memes. Oh, that's hilarious. I don't really care about the gold cards. Don't care about any of these, really. Oh, look at that. There you go. Fancy Skyla showing off her... Anyway, there you go. I have an idea here. There you go. That's what I'll do. That's my counter offer. What do we got here? Talonflame for a Barraskewda? Sure, why not? It's a shiny that I don't have. Pre-Evo Muckrow looks like. If you wouldn't mind me asking, but how many evolutions packs do you have? I can look. I think I've got like 5. I don't have that many. Yeah, I've got 5. And they've just been kind of sitting here. I usually use them as a prize for the Who's That Pokemon section of the stream that we do. But almost nobody wants them. They're just kind of eh. Usually, people will usually take, like, well, I don't have any right now, but they'll usually take, like, Vivid Voltage. Earlier, somebody took Crimson Invasion. And again, these are generally prizes for the Who's That Pokemon. A lot of you probably missed Who's That Pokemon. It's just like the television show, but we do it here usually after the first hour of the stream, where I'll post up, you know, just the exact same thing as Who's That Pokemon. In fact, who was the one we did today? Let me see. I think I still have it here. Yeah, this is this is Sylveon from Who's That Pokemon earlier. It was a very easy one, so it kind of came down to whoever typed fastest. Slim finished evolution set. Yeah, I finished the evolution set. I opened hundreds of packs. Well, I didn't mind opening those because when I bought them, they were like 8 cents each or something like that. 7 or 8 cents each. They were really, really cheap. So I bought hundreds of them. And I traded a lot of them too. But yeah, I was able to complete the set. So yeah, that's why at this point, evolutions, they're just kind of there. I mean, if you like the set, it's fine. I just don't really have any use for them. Now they're actually a little more expensive. Now I think they're like 12 cents. They actually went up. Because I think everybody who was going to open evolutions already opened the physical packs. And so now they're kind of going away from evolutions, and the amount of codes that you're getting that people buy is much less. So that's why the price went up. I actually was going for Steam Siege as well, but I got a little bored of the set. So I don't know if I even want to open these. I mean, I can open one just to see. Because the only, like, the biggest card in the set is the Volcanion. Other than that, the set's kind of eh. Gardevoir, Spirit Link, Toxicroak. Yeah, I mean, honestly, the set itself doesn't even really look that good either. It looks, I don't know. I just don't. It just. I don't want to say off-putting. Off-putting's not the right word, but it just. It just seems. It feels like they didn't try that hard. The colors just don't really do it for me. It's kind of like a light pastel kind of color scheme that they went for, and I just don't really like it. Trade for the Mewtwo deck? I would have to say no, Andrew, because that's going to be a prize. That's going to be eventually be one of the prizes. Now, some of those other decks, and I'll go back here after I open another pack, but I'll show you what I'm talking about. Shieldon, Pokemon Ranger, and Gastrodon. Yeah, see, what do we open? 3 packs there, and they were all terrible. Yeah, actually, we only opened 2 packs. But stuff like this, like the Evolutions Mewtwo deck, the Ho-Oh GX, and even this, the Sylveon GX deck. I just got this yesterday or the day before. Those 3 decks I'm saving for a time when the Who's That Pokemon is actually really tough. That's why I didn't give these as a prize today, because guessing Sylveon was insanely easy. Seriously, I mean, it was it wasn't even a contest. It was like every single person that was watching at the time got it right. Nobody got it wrong. Did the Jolteon deck ever get traded? It didn't get traded. I used it as a prize. But yeah, that went. It was one of those times where the Who's That Pokemon thing was much more difficult, and somebody actually got it. So I was like, sure, you want the Jolteon one? Take it. Yeah, but that Jolteon deck is it's that same deck that I played with earlier. It's a really good deck, actually. Even just straight out of the tin, it's a good deck. But yeah, those 3 particular prizes, I want them to be a little more worth it. What is this? Oh, that's the one I was trading earlier. Hold on. Let's see, what do we got here? 2 Hidden Fates for... Okay, this is all evolution stuff, right? Yeah, this is all evolutions. Unmark that. And you want a Magikarp? Okay, sure, that's fine. I'll open those 2 Hidden Fates packs, too. My Wooloo is level 100. I have a level 100 Sylveon, strangely enough. A shiny level 100 Sylveon. A Team Aqua coin? Where's that even from? Andrew, where is this from? I've never seen this coin. Of course, there's a lot of stuff I haven't seen, so it's not, you know. I don't generally trade for coins. In fact, the only coin that I was actively looking for was the purple Gengar coin. And that thing is impossible to find. I'm pretty sure there are people that have it, obviously, but they don't want to trade it. They surely don't want to trade it. That's from you? How are these? Did I mark these? Oh, I usually don't leave these marked. Are you sure you want to trade? Oh, I don't even... Let me see. Team Aqua coin. Let me check something real quick. What was this? This was... Oh, that was an ask. Okay. No bids. Okay. Yeah, nobody's been bidding on this item for very much. I guess I'll do that simply because I don't have it. I guess. But yeah, I actually generally don't trade this. I completely forgot why I had those marked. But yeah, that coin unfortunately doesn't have a ton of value. But I don't have it. You need more cards to build your electric deck? Double Crisis Blister? Thanks. Thank you, Mr. Andrew. Double Crisis packs? What are double Crisis packs? I never heard of those. Gruden and Kyogre. Well, let me open those packs that we got. Those Hidden Fates. Let's see if we get anything good out of that one. Last time we got that, what was it, the Glaceon? That Glaceon was actually nice. Clefairy. Misty's Water Command. Move any number of water energy from your Pokemon to your Psyduck, Horsey, Staryu, Starmie GX, Magikarp, Gyarados. Wow, that's a huge list. I guess those are all her cards, huh? Or Lapras. It makes me almost want to build a deck just with those, just to use this. It's like set like Champions. Oh, it's Champions Path where it's small special set. Oh, okay, specialty set. Oh, I'm going to Foily. And a Zapdos. Holofoil Zapdos. Hurricane Call. Flip 4 coins. For each head, search your deck for a lightning energy and attach it to one of your Pokemon GX or Pokemon EX, then shuffle your deck. Of course, you could lose all 4 coin flips. Sky High. Well, 3 for 100 for the Sky High clause. That's not terrible. It's actually fairly useful, huh? Yeah, that's actually not a terrible card. Brock's Training has a similar effect. Sabrina's Suggestion. Pokemon Lady. Oh wow, I have 23 of these. No, nothing amazing out of those packs. Oh, that's right. I was going back and I was trying to finish off this list of codes. I'm not going to be able to finish it because at this point, I'm like really, really hungry. Unless one of you wants to order me lunch. Which I don't think you do. Because ordering food in now is expensive. Like to get like Uber Eats or something like that, minimum is like $25. And yeah, at this point, I'm like, I don't really want to burn $25 on a hamburger or something. Really? 2 Sil Valleys in a row? Charizard GX again. Okay, I had previously set my limit to number 75 on my list, and I've blown past that. So now I'm going to set it to 50. Okay, so just a few more codes here, and we'll be at 50. Galarian Wheezing. Another Hatterene V. Y'all are making out like bandits today with these codes. Another Look at the duplication. 2 Weezings and 2 Sil Valleys. That's kind of nuts. All right. It feels like it, yeah. If they're going that fast, it's making me think that it's just one person doing it. And because of that one person, now I'm going to stop doing codes. So everybody point and get angry at the one person who keeps grabbing all the codes because they ruined it now for everybody. Sorry, no more codes, guys. I'm pretty sure that guy's like, I don't care. I don't care. I got all the codes I wanted. I don't care. Ooh. Is it him? Is it Prague? Okay, we're going to ban him. Hold on. Let me go to Twitch real quick. Okay, ban, cannot view streams. There we go. I sincerely hope it is, because I just banned him. You're like, no, I was kidding, man. Yeah, I should probably go anyway. He's the only other guy on Twitch. Well, you have to remember, Darth, I'm not only on Twitch. Yeah, I'm on 4 different platforms right now. I'm on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and Trovo. So yeah, it is possible that it's somebody else. All right, hold on. Actually, no, I actually do want to stop at a good stopping point here. So let me stop at 50. Hold on. Jar Jar's like, uh-oh, I just blamed somebody. Actually, I'll stop at 60. So here, there's only like 2 more codes left after this. Cosmog and one more. Yeah. Dawn Wings. Ooh. Oh, I've gotten that one before. I'll let y'all grab that one. The Dawn Wings and Necrozma. I've gotten that before a few times. Anyway, I'm tired. I'm gonna get something to eat. And probably go take a nap because I'm old. Thanks for hanging out, guys. We'll do another stream Monday. If you want physical cards, you can look down in the description. Link to my card store is there. I've got almost 10,000 cards listed right now. Almost 10,000. We're a little short of that. But almost 10,000 cards. We also have a Discord. Discord server is also down in the description. Feel free to join us. I'm usually on Discord every day, along with a whole bunch of other people that are in there. Until next time, guys, be nice to each other, eat a potato, and go watch some Star Wars.
Smoke